live. So we should be live. Oh, let me make sure this is not messing with my Restream. Might take control of my microphone, which we don't want it to do. Sounds.
That would be less than optimal.
Where are you?
What's happening with this eyebrow? It looks very...
Okay, we want that. I'll keep that 70. We should be live. Go away. Okay. Okay, well, you want me to do that. So then we go to chat. Katherine, who has been trolling and has found someone who's probably got the first ever pictures of the band ever taken, which is very exciting.
Oh, look at that.
Very exciting. Katherine has been trolling scammers. Mild-mannered janitor.
It reminded me an awful lot
Penry.
of an undercover operation I once went on, which was a seminar of women helping other women to do just that, the secret, the side hustle.
I don't understand why more people aren't doing this.
But you don't need to tell your husband about it. That was the main thing. And don't tell your friends.
Katherine we've been having little chats this week. She's been very helpful. It's nice. It's nice. It's fucking freezing. The house is. I've got the heat. I've had the heating on all day. Look at my hair. Now, let's just check. We'll just check Twitch because we're going via Restream. So we're going to check Twitch.
Oh, is this a free one?
So we're going to. It's a free one. There's going to be plebs here today.
Uh-oh.
There's going to be plebs.
I look particularly haggard, and I'm sure someone's going to point that out.
You look beautiful.
I'm just really tired. Do you know, I was awoken last night by this noise. Do you know what it was?
It would be one of the cats.
It was Yoshi eating a Christmas ribbon.
Osa.
I had to pull it out with the old gullet.
Osa bussa buddly boo.
Oh.
We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch.
Oh.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
It doesn't only work. So we're getting all the messages here. Okay, so let's say hello. Katherine, Claire, Gatford, Scarboo, Wobbly, Graham, Gatford said Kath looks haggard.
Told you someone would. Didn't think it'd be
some
you.
Wise guy. PM Ferreira, who I've been arguing with in the comments of my videos, but get this, in a civilized way.
What? Did you disagree agreeably?
We disagree on a couple of things, but in a civilized way.
Because not sharing your point of view doesn't make the other person evil.
Imagine.
Well,
we've been disagreeing. It's been a lot of traction on the Alejandro Super Sega videos.
He's so very ill.
Oh, I've got someone has sent me.
Wow, the Nookster. My cat once ate all the pink fuzz off a tennis ball and then did a pink poo that smelled of hot plastic. That's a talent.
Jack says there's always good and bad people on either side. Not on the side of the Nazis. So I'm just going to show you a screenshot from someone who said, I'm just going to pick a screenshot at random. No, let's have one that's got his name in it. What is that story? It's in Spanish. I've been sent further information that might suggest Don Alejandro is a scammer. But it's in Spanish.
Okay. Good day from the Epicars concessionary company. We would like to warn you that the comments made in the commentary previously, is this on the end of the Lamborghini video, are absolutely false. Proof of this is that the cited gentleman, has the vehicle on sale that we acquired for a higher price, and recognizing that you can see it in that it's in perfect state, as we can promise.
Can I show
going
you?
Into Wallapop in
Can I show you a different one? Can I show you the first one that might have more bearing on it?
It says, be careful with this person that we've cited. Here's his name. Here's his phone number. He's a dangerous person because after...
Alejandro. Yeah. Martin. You're getting this live. And right. I see your comment, PM Ferreira. I'm going to comment on that in a minute. You're getting this live.
Since we acquired this vehicle, we have been suffering from a campaign of defamation and blackmail and other
and
other things that we've reported.
Can I show you the... Okay, then. So this is...
What's happened?
Okay, here's the first one.
Oh, my God.
Your bitrate settings...
That's the same thing.
Oh, is it the same one? Okay. Okay. Oh, it is the same thing. I wonder what this is.
So basically, it's the Lamborghini company saying, be careful with this person.
Good evening, Nelly. We're digging a little deeper. Don't worry, it's not going to be an Alejandro special, but I've been sent some stuff in Spanish from someone who says, I have evidence that Alejandro is a scammer, but it's in Spanish. And so Katherine is live.
Okay.
This is like a headline.
The application Auto, spelled out-O, allows you to hail a taxi in Barcelona and close the price of the trip before getting in.
Say that again, sorry.
So you can allow you to fix the price before you get into the taxi.
Okay. Because he was Okay. Here's one more, because there's a few of these. If you...
Oh, hang on. So... Okay, so Auto is the perfect app so that taxi drivers in Barcelona can recuperate some of the clientele lost with Uber and Cabify.
Okay.
Says Alejandro.
Oh, is this his...
Yes.
This is his app?
He's the chief of production and development of Auto.
Google's Auto.
O-U-T-O.
O-U-T spells Auto Alejandro.
The ability to ask for a taxi knowing at all times that what you're going to pay for it without any extra cost in a legal way secures the best price. Oh, it's safe and at the best price is revolutionary, says Barada.
Okay, I can't say anything about it. I don't want to...
He's also a pioneer in Spain.
Don Alejandro.
No, it is a pioneer. It's pioneering in Spain. In fact, acaba de ponerse en marcha en periodo de pruebas. So apparently they've had a simultaneous period of trial in Barcelona, Madrid, and Valencia.
Let me skip to the last one because this is setting the scene. I wonder if there's any. Oh God, there's absolutely loads. I'm going to say there's about a dozen.
He's a very busy man, isn't he?
Final headline, and then we'll move on because I don't want to make this all about him. How's the volume, by the way, guys? Is the volume okay?
A song tells a story of the confrontations between Hamilton and Alonso in Formula One.
Okay, I don't know what that's got to do with anything. I'm sure that there's...
It won a prize on Telecinco. Could it be that he was the singer? I don't know.
Oh, well, he's made songs and stuff. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Goodbyes?
Yeah. The song, Circuits of Ajedrez is Chess, of Alejandro Barada Martin, alias Mr. Good Yes, has been chosen as the official song of the 2006-7 season of Formula One. Really? Really though?
What's it called?
It's called Circuitos, so C-R. Sorry, C-I-R.
I-R.
C-U-I-T-O-S.
C-U... What?
I-T.
Oh, Circuitos.
Yes. D.
D-E?
Yep. And then A-J-E-D-R-E-Z.
Okay.
This is uncanny.
Holy shit.
Fernando Alonso's song, 2007.
Headphones on, guys.
Apparently this is his official theme song, 2007.
Okay. And
I thought this had already got quite crazy.
Okay.
I think we might about to next level it.
I just need to turn me up a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, this isn't going to be a whole show about him. This wasn't even going to be partly about him.
This is just a side quest.
So
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story.
You can hear that. Yeah. Skip
With
this.
a
All right. What have we discovered? It's not a bad start.
My men have held the ridge for 2 months. Our supplies are gone.
Goodyears.com. Is that playing words with Goodyear's tyres?
What was it?
Goodyears.com.
Goodyears. Yeah.
Think of
Nicking
it
someone
with a
else's
Spanish,
name.
Think of it as in Spanish pronunciation of Goodyears. Oh.
Wow, this is brilliant! Oh!
You can tell it's the official song. This is an official video.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
What?
Which part of this song is he playing on that guitar?
What the fuck have we stumbled on? This is before he got ill through potatoes and prawns. What is he saying? Cars are sexy, cars are fast.
No, he's basically talking about how brilliant Alonso is. He always gives us more. Who is who?
Fuck me. For those who know, he is Tommy Tallarico, isn't he? He's Tommy Tallarico.
Wow. Really is no end to his talents.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Holy macaroni. Wild. I got to send that to a few people.
I can't believe they don't already have it. You know, especially Formula One fans, they'll recognise that as the official theme.
I have seen
Who
another.
needs the chain?
I have seen another video
Right.
where he's playing guitar. I don't know if people have seen that, so just going to tweet a few people. Here is Alejandro Martin with the official 2006, wasn't it?
2006, 2007 Formula One theme. It's just have a look how you spell his name there.
Alejandro.
I mean, I would like some right now as well.
Let me just at Pixel Cherry Ninja get these people. Video Esoterica. These have all been doing great work. Don't worry, the whole show isn't going to be about this. And DJ Slopes. What is Slopes? There we go. Enough. I've got to take a break from doing those videos, man, because it's driving me nuts. Very quickly, I said I'd been arguing with PM Ferreira.
Yeah.
In a friendly way. Listen to this excellent Isn't there footage of Martin on stage? I know he's on a TV show. Listen to this excellent reframing of it from the person himself. I've got to scroll right back. There's a lot of comments here tonight. Why am I back? Hang on. We were arguing? I didn't even notice. We were disagreeing.
There it is. You're correct.
You are correct. We were disagreeing in the comments of a YouTube video. You're right. And I've learnt a lesson there. I need to reframe my language.
It reminds me, though, of a TikTok that was in progress when I got up this morning.
Yeah.
Ridiculous o'clock.
Yeah.
And it was...
Thank you for that.
Something to the effect of, Trump was a disaster and will be a disaster again. Debate me. And do you know what the debate consisted of?
Go on.
Bloke sitting on his own, looking at a screen going, well, that's bullshit.
Okay.
There was no debate. It was just someone saying, oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that
guitaring near some roads is a great flex. It really is.
Where did he plug his guitar in?
Where did he plug his guitar in?
I'm sure he'd made a fit. I'm sure he'd invented something. We need that.
For those who don't know, he's a scam artist who we had on the show. And looking back, perhaps I was a little bit soft on him. My plan was we soften him up, we have that, and then we go in a month later or so with more facts. But perhaps that was not the right technique. I don't know. I wanted to interview him again, but he's been very, very ill in hospital. How do I know? He sent me a pic. We're not going to make it all about him. Let me...
There's proof. We've got proof. We've got evidence.
We've got evidence.
We've got documents.
Oh, no, that's not it. Hang on. Could be that. There we go.
Oh, dear. This
He
is
sent
a
me this
disturbing image.
picture.
You may find this image triggering.
TOS. He sent me this picture to say, I've just come out of hospital. Okay. And then he's created this Super Sega system that plays any Sega game. And I said, you have not really arguing with it. You haven't. It's a scam. Show me. So he shows me him playing a Master System game on a Sega Master System. And I said, this is my message. Alejandro, you've shown, it's a video of you playing a Master System game on a Master System. All it proves is you've got a Master System. It's wild. It's wild. No one's had a refund. It's bullshit. And if you want to go and, video game esoterica, Alfie calls him the Spanish Ron Jeremy or the Ron Jeremy of gaming or something. If you want to go and have a look, I've done a load of videos. 3 people you need to check out. Video esoterica, Pixel Cherry Ninja, and my good friend Daniel, DJ Slopes, is putting together a whole, like an hours long video detailing the whole story. That's going to be out in a week or so. Anyway, that's going to be fun. So I've enjoyed that. That's been good. It's got a little bit of traction on the. I knew it would do well. I told you it would do well. A little bit of traction on the old YouTubes.
Some Goodyear tyres.
Isn't it? Can I just check? Is the picture seems okay? The sound seems okay? Was everyone right with that? We haven't done a show for a little while. Kind of, it's good to be back. I'm feeling a little bit... if you're watching on Twitch, give us a free sub. Iain and Katherine, where have you been? Well, we've been on holiday, but we just don't see you on Twitch like once every month. That's because we do a Patreon show for our Patreons. Scan this QR code or go to, and the mods are going to put it in the chat, patreon.com/Iain and Katherine. Patreon.com/IAIN and Katherine with a K.
And then you get all the other stuff, because we are busy.
Fact,
we're not just sitting here waiting every month just to do this one thing.
Do you know what? We should get straight into the free poddy.
Oh, yeah.
What do I need to look up? Why have I held this? Oh, yeah. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 30 minutes. Okay, let's do the show. Welcome to the show, and you are welcome to the show. We got a load of new Patreons. How do we do this? Give you this show for free? Very simple. We have Patreons who support us financially. Anything from £1 up to £1 million we will take. Go to Patreon.
Thank you. That was me saying thank you through the medium of sneeze.
Go to patreon.com.
Oh, so grateful.
Go to patreon.com/Iain and Katherine and have a look at the tiers there, and you can get access to a show every week. Over 2,000. Are you going to do it?
There's one in there.
Oh my God.
It's coming.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You get access to over 2,000 hours worth of, probably closer to 3,000. And we've got we've got some returners and we've got some news. Craig Fitzpatrick, thank you very much indeed. Stuart Wilson, Darren Zavala, Damien Littlewood. Oh, Damien, Damien, do I know you, Damien? I think I know you.
Are you thinking of Dominic Littlewood?
No.
Don't get Dominic
I'm thinking
Littlewood.
of a Damien, the way that name is spelt. Oh. Wendy. Susan signed up on Christmas Day.
She must have been with the drink.
It must have been. A little Christmas present to yourself.
Why not?
Michael Micklethwaite. I'm sure we have one more. Vader's Inhaler. I think that's it. Thank you, Eva.
That'll do.
That's
Thank
a lot.
you.
If you sign up to the 15 and above tier, which I believe Morris was it Morris? No, hang on, not Morris. Michael, you get invited to a Zoom meeting, and we're going to sort that out. Anyway,
Yeah.
on with the show. We've been away for a few weeks, feeling a little bit out of practice. Let's not look at that because that's going to put us off.
Yeah.
Feeling a little bit out of practice, but it's good to be here. Christmas has happened.
Yes.
Christmas is done and gone. We went away.
Yeah, but first we had a little treat, didn't we? We could not afford £600 last time Fleetwood Mac were in town.
This is wild.
But I could afford to take Iain on a slap-up extravaganza to Putney to see Fleetwood back.
The Half Moon in Putney, which is a great venue. We played there years ago. My
Yeah.
trousers split as soon as I came on stage, and my young niece and nephew didn't like us swearing, so they left. And I was talking to someone about... Oh, yeah, I know. I was talking to someone about that venue this week. So we went and saw Fleetwood back. I didn't know what it was. And we got there. It was like, oh, my God, Fleetwood back.
Yeah.
Ian Highland was there,
Yes.
the TV critic.
Yes.
Now, he must have written something about me in the past, good or bad. I don't really remember. I'll be honest. I don't really care. And I was going to go. He's very tall. He's taller than me.
I know, I did not have him in my mind as a tall man.
I seem to remember him writing something fairly nice about me once.
Okay.
I seem to remember that. I was going to go and say hello. Oh, I didn't. I'm going to go and say hello, but I didn't. So it's a small venue. It holds, I found out today, it holds 230 standing, which was that. And so it's not very big, and it's kind of on a diagonal, the room. It's a strange, small shape. And so much happened. So much happened that night.
It was
was
somewhat fraught.
wild.
It was fun as well, but there was interspersed with moments of high drama.
First of all, there are old men pushing in front of me at the bar. You know, the worst kind of person is the person that knows you've been waiting at the bar longer, but still goes ahead of you.
And after pushing in and getting the barman's attention, then you got distracted. The barman saying to him,
Yeah.
and he was talking to him, and
The
he was completely
worst.
ignoring him.
Even worse than people that use phones in cinemas. The people. So we're at the bar. I go to get served. I go, oh, no, actually, she was before me. Thanks very much. Not you. There's a woman there. She goes, thanks very much. While this person's getting served, this old man comes up on the other side of her, right? He must have seen me.
Yeah.
He must have seen me. Old man comes up, and a middle-aged woman comes that side. She's being served. It's my turn. Who's next? Oh, yeah, it's me. I'll have 3 pints. I'm stood there thinking...
What was our faces like this? We turned to each other and went,
Well, I mouthed the C word. Right. And I'm raging.
he was. I had to hold him back. He was like,
Raging. And then the barman, they have a tough job. It's a small bar, though, so they should have known. Then goes to the woman next to me. You know what she did? She went, he was before me. What a saint. What a Samaritan. What a saint. Jesus Christ himself would have been proud of her. She's
Yeah.
going up to heaven.
Yeah, she is.
She's going up to heaven. Although, actually, I shouldn't make jokes about people going to heaven because, actually, that may have happened to someone in the venue. Yeah. We'll come to that in a bit. So then we went and stood.
Oh, my God.
Then what happened?
So
this whole night was insane.
We weren't directly in front of the band, but we were close enough that I could see, right? Because I am not a tall woman, and so my positioning is very important.
If it had been round, which it wasn't because it can't, there would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 room for 5 people in front of us.
Yeah, but I managed to position myself so I could see through there was a trajectory, an eye trajectory to Stevie Nicks. The Ursat Stevie, right?
They were so good.
They were. Terrible wigs.
Oh.
Excellent voices.
They had wigs, did they?
A little bit, yes. Actually, no worse than the wigs you see on telly now. I always know when someone's about to get a glow up because they've got a really shitty wig on. And I go, right, okay, well, mind you, I've got no room to talk today. I used a different shampoo and it's gone like straw. Anyway.
You see me playing with my glasses. Don't worry, I have booked in to see an optician on Monday. Why Monday? And I thought you'd be busy. I haven't got any work at all. I haven't got any work. Next week, how much work you got? How many clients you got for? Anyway, carry on, Katherine.
So if you were ever thinking about maybe spending some time on your mental health, this is the guy.
This is the guy to help your mental health. Yes.
Right. So we're there. We're positioned. There was plenty of time. We were early, weren't we? We were
early.
Right?
We were early.
There was no pushing and shoving. It was one of those sedate middle-aged events. Or so we thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, this woman sort of comes around Iain like this, and she's like talking to him, and I thought, oh, what's this? I could sense aggro. I couldn't hear it.
Oh, no, well, first of all, there were 2 women behind me, and I could hear them
there
say...
There was a little kerfuffle, wasn't there?
I could hear them say, oh, we're not going to see anything behind him.
Yeah.
So then they moved into... There's a big space in front.
Remembering it's not chocker.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to stand behind the tallest person.
So they moved into this gap in front.
Yeah.
And then it happened while the band were on. So the band came out. Did they? Or was it before the band?
The band were on.
The band were on.
They were on. So then they kind of stood in front, but they stood in front, leaving loads of room and sort of pushing back a little bit. So
we
had
to take a step back a bit. But they were in quite a big bubble, but they kept pushing.
So I could feel, and I shouldn't have worn. Why do I always do this? Please, next time we're going out, would you remind me not to wear nice shoes because they were not walking boots and they were certainly not standing up boots. No. Don't. So that my feet started to pinch a little bit, but also I wasn't as stable as I would have been on more of a secure base, right? So the fact that I felt like I didn't want to shove the man behind me, and these women were kind of, I could feel them invading my force field. And it's not a nice sensation.
Your force field, okay, yeah.
So anyway, and I was just very conscious of them being like in our space. And then they were just like chatting. People were just talking really loud. And actually all the way through it, there were people talking. And as they got more and more pissed, they got louder and louder.
Oh, the drunk guy will come to him.
But you said on more than one occasion while we were there, I don't think these people know how gigs work.
They don't.
Because the woman sort of said to you, didn't she, when she came round and sort of took her position in that large circle that she made ever wider.
Yeah.
She said something about like, I can't see behind you or
something like that.
As if it's your fault for growing.
But then a big, loud, I think he was Scouse
he was.
guy, then starts, as the band are playing, really shouting at one of the women.
You're obviously together. Why don't you... Yes,
I don't know if they were talking, because I couldn't hear them really talking.
I could just hear bits, because obviously the band were on, right? And he was like, yeah, you and your friend, I could tell you together, why aren't you... And then they got upset, didn't they, the women?
No, one of them did. One of them kept going, I've paid, I'll enjoy myself. You do that again. Aye, lad, you do that again. It's in Scouse, like I'm doing. If one side of glasses is higher than the other, I had to Google this.
You got a higher ear?
No. I bend... The side that is higher, I bend the arm there. No. You bend one side.
That was straight.
No, it's because... But it was wonky in my ears. Oh. So she's like, I'll do what I want to do. Mm. And then she stood there for a bit, and then she walked off. His behaviour was inappropriate. He was a big bloke shouting at
But they
someone
had been there shouting over at someone at the bar who never joined them. Well, they didn't have a chance, did they?
Anyway, so and then the one person stayed, then she went, all right, fine. 10 minutes later, right? There's an old boy. I don't actually know how. He looked old, but he looked very grey.
Yeah.
And he sort of looked like he was he was about to faint. Right, I think he sort of fainted a bit, and 3 or 4 people caught him. Right, and he's like swaying around a bit, and I went, you could sort of see it.
It looked like they were trying to walk him out at first.
Then they started walking him out because it looked like he'd been overwhelmed or something, you know. And they started walking him out. And it was dark in the audience, but it's small. And then suddenly, I saw him go down.
Yeah, he went over.
And suddenly there's a big like circle, right? And the band are still playing. And people start going, stop, stop, stop. And then they finish the song, and then
Lindsay Buckingham.
Buckingham's doing a piece. You know, okay, guys, it's great to see you here today. Everyone's going, no, stop. And then we join and go, stop, 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 stop. And then the guy in the sound desk saw what was happening. Oh, you just unplugged that cat.
Patty.
Thank you. The guy in the sound desk saw what was happening, and they have, if there's an emergency, they have like a big flashlight that they shine at the band. And the band saw it and went, oh, okay, I think we're going to stop. Then the lights came on, band walked off. Could everyone please leave the premises? And this guy was on the floor. He was Sparko. Someone was giving him mouth to mouth.
Yeah, and his shirt was open. They were giving him.
And he looked really old, but he also looked very, very grey. And he was getting all of that.
We're all filing out, but
Not all of us.
All bar one bloke who was just enjoying his pint and watching.
Oh, there was a woman next to me as well that was just like watching. And it's like, this is private.
Yeah.
This is a very private moment. Unless you're medically trained, and there was a doctor there, unless you're medically trained, get the F out. This is none of our business.
Yeah.
And then we're out in the bar waiting. And there was a very dark vibe. It was a dark
strange
vibe.
Considering what a silly show we'd gone to see.
Yeah.
And a delightful show.
And it got so uncomfortable, we went and stood outside in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
Ended up talking to the 2 women that had been shouted at. Very, very posh. And one of them said, oh, it smelled of urine in there, sort of pee in there. And I said, no, it didn't. Did you not smell the pee? I said, no, I didn't smell it at all. And then they went, we're going to go home.
Yeah, there was 2 of those women and a posh gentleman.
Very posh.
And they were both like, like they'd had an awful, an awfully strange experience.
30 minutes later, we were all called back in. I'd say about a third of the audience had gone.
I mean, at the point they left, I was thinking they're going to call it in a second.
Yeah.
Like, we should go.
Yeah. We went back in and carried on playing. Didn't see an ambulance, but maybe they went round the back, but you'd still think you'd see the blue lights reflecting somewhere. Did they eat him? And the band...
A little reference was made saying the guys were wishing him well.
We
and thanks very
dedicate
much
this
to the doctor who helped him.
And that was it. And I think he died. I mean, I don't know. It was...
I think he got taken to hospital.
But
it's never great when you're getting mouth to mouth, is it?
Is it not? That's not what you tell me. It's...
No, but what I'm saying is that's quite an extreme manoeuvre. Again, stop it. But it is. Chest compressions. You break bloody ribs and all sorts.
But the band were great. It was a very, very weird night.
Safe to say, we will never forget the night Iain heard Fleetwood back.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was weird.
It was a very, very strange night.
Then we had Christmas, and then you and I, nothing happened over Christmas worth talking about. It was all right. We got through it. And I went out for Christmas dinner.
Yeah, you
for
did.
the first time.
To a pub, and you were treated like kings.
Yeah, they took it really, really slowly, which was great. And we took Uno. It's called Uno No Mercy. It should be called Uno Mercy, and it's brutal. You end up with, like, if you get to 25 cards in your hand, you might as well.
They could have called it "You Friend of Mine."
No, but it's called Uno.
Uno Friend of Mine.
Doesn't work.
Because it's like, it's got major stitch-ups in there, hasn't it? It's like, take 25 cards.
No, it
and all
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't have a take 25.
What's it got then?
You just heard me say 25 and went. It's got a pickup 10, but you
Bad
can put
enough.
a pickup 10 on a pickup 10. Mandula's in the house. But I don't want to talk about Christmas. That feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, but they weren't here.
It doesn't matter. It's done. We just saw an advert for Christmas 2025 on the telly. I've had a haircut, and I really, really like it. I don't really like the shape at the back. I said to him, scissor cut. No clippers. Scissor cut. Bit of length. I like a bit of length at the back. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's going on?
I think someone may have heard your order. It's Gary.
Don't know how we manifest this. Oh, it's Gary's forehead. Gary's.
Look what I've got.
Read the rules.
Okay, hold on. I haven't actually opened this yet. It's brand new that I got for
It's
Christmas.
got a lot of cards in there. It's got like it's about 4 packs worth of cards because you pick up so many.
Yeah, look.
We're
there's the
playing this
quizzing.
at Christmas dinner. Oh, and the point was, my youngest Kim, of course, because we've been eating throughout the day, said when the food came, said, "Actually, I'm not hungry." I said, "Not a problem. Can we have this to go?" And his cheese board. He had turkey Christmas dinner for his breakfast on Boxing Day. Absolute player. And then on Boxing Day, we watched all 7 episodes of Squid Game Season 2, back to back. Then his mum picked him up. Yes, Gatford.
Talking of mean games.
I'm afraid that due to the fact that I had laser eye surgery yesterday to help me with my eyes, I can't read the instructions.
Okay, well, you're no use to us. You're no use to us. You're no use to us in that respect, I'm afraid. That's
a sad state of affairs.
It's a sad fact about Britain, 21st century Britain. Loved Squid Game Season 2. Loved it. Not as good as the first, and I don't think anything could be as good as the first, but loved it. Kim has then gone on to watch Alice in Borderlands 1 and 2, which is a Japanese show, which I absolutely loved it. It's one where they're in Tokyo, then they get transported to like parallel universe, and they got to do all these violent games. And why I loved it was, at the end, there's this battle, and the woman goes, "I suppose you want to know what this is."
Yeah,
big
reveal.
I go, "Yeah." And then she just first of all, she goes, "Well, what it is you live in the future, and it's a world that is addicted to virtual reality, and you've been playing virtual reality, and you just got stuck in it. So if you take your helmets off now, you'll be in the real world." And they look at each other and go, she goes, "Only joking." No, what it is, and she does about 6 or 7 where she reveals, and they go, "Really?" She goes, "No, I'm only joking." What it really, it's so good. Anyway, Kim's just watched that. We're also, no spoilers, please. We've got a new episode of Beast Games to watch. Now, I know what people think of Mr. Beast. I know what people think about him. The show, Beast Games, is phenomenal television.
I think the rest of television might as well just pack up.
I think they should. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I have never seen a show like it. It's thrilling. It's cruel. It is absolutely wonderful. Exactly, Jim. Whatever you think about him.
It's basically
so good.
the game the devil would play, right?
Good.
The devil would play. Friend is turned against friend.
Yeah.
Characters are tested and destroyed. People, it brings out the very, very worst in people. Pure greed. There are Svengali type characters trying to manipulate the others. There's all kinds of intrigue going on. And so don't be trapped into thinking it's
so
like
good.
an episode of, what's it called? We Are the Champions or something.
It's a
so
reality
much better
show.
than that.
It's a game show, Mandy, but it's, oh my God. Maybe when it's all aired, maybe we'll talk about it in a bit more detail. Anyway. We went away to Wales. It was your Christmas present. Mm-hmm. I rented a cottage. And then the day before I checked it, I went, "Oh, no, it's not a cottage. It's just like a tiny cabin."
Yeah, in a guy's garden.
In a guy's garden.
We were like 2 little garden gnomes.
But it was all right, wasn't it?
It was so good. He'd done it beautifully.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great. And
Great
there
view.
was a log burner. Turns out I'm wicked at fire
You're
starting.
good at fire starting.
Yeah.
Twisted.
Yeah. You know why that is? Me and my mum were starting fires a lot in the Lake District. Legally. There was a wood burner there.
Yeah.
And it's very, very satisfying.
Yeah.
Very satisfying.
And we got snowed in. Got the night, so the Saturday night we were going to go on the Sunday, and he said just a warning: is going to be snow, and it's up this country. It was up this country lane that you had to take. My car's crap, but you had to take a run up in the car.
Yeah, because at one moment when we first got there, you were kind of about to launch into it, and then 2 cars came down the other way, and we had to rethink everything.
Yeah, the first time I went up there, I went, "No, I've got to go backwards and do this. Need a run up." And he said, "Well, I suggest you go and park half a mile down the road at the off license, because it means you'll be able to get your car, and I'll give you a lift in the morning and you can get there and stuff. But we got snowed in. It was great.
I was sad about one thing. It was a beautiful sight to see. It was a lovely view out the
Can I
front
interrupt
of
for
the
1
thing.
second? Hi, Joseph. Hello, Joseph. See Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle.
Hi, Joseph. So, yeah, it was a beautiful scene. The
Yeah.
snow was beautiful.
Yeah.
The kids were clearly enjoying themselves. We could hear them playing in the garden.
Saturday night when the snow came down, it was thick because we're at the foot of a mountain. You could hear these kids, like, we found out were like 9 and 11, playing in the snow about 9:30 at night. What a sound. What a sound.
Yeah. We were going to be going to see Nosferatu, which I really want to watch.
Well, I paid for the tickets and we didn't go.
I know.
I didn't really want to see it.
I know you didn't, but I really do.
I can't be bothered. But I paid for the tickets and we didn't go, so keep that in mind.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I was prepared to go and see a film that I think I wouldn't enjoy for you.
Okay.
There we go.
Bruce Lee.
Sorry?
Mandy. All the films you've ever taken me to.
I didn't want to see. We got free. I didn't want to see Mandy. We got free tickets
mean,
to it. It was shit.
That was really shit.
I didn't want to see that. We got free tickets. That wasn't Mandy starring Nicolas Cage is on a psychedelic horror. I really want to go and see that. That wasn't that. It was like I've been given some free tickets to go and see a film. Should we go? It'd probably be rubbish, but it'd be a laugh.
Yeah.
What was the first one you said?
The Bruce Lee one. But I actually did enjoy the
Enter
Bruce
the
Lee
Dragon.
one. I did enjoy Bruce Lee.
Here's the thing.
Because here's the thing.
I know.
No, let me tell you the thing
We'll
first.
tell them at the same time. Is it 3, 2, 1?
I will
You didn't
try
have to come. I
things.
bought you tickets and you didn't have to come.
I will try things. Because
And I was prepared to try something.
no, you weren't.
I
You were,
bought
you were
tickets.
glad you didn't have to.
I spent £18 on a film that I didn't see.
And you'll do it again.
Well, I'm not paying to go and see that. I can't afford now. I ain't got no work.
Oh, it's all right. It'll keep.
It'll be on Hooky soon. That's that. There's a buzzing.
Yeah, it's Friday night.
Shut up. There it is. It's that cable.
So yeah, that was good. We went to Caerphilly. They don't sell cheese there.
They don't sell the cheese.
How long did it take us? It took us to Cardiff, didn't it, to find a co-op to buy
And then we
some
didn't
Caerphilly
even have
cheese.
it in the end.
Oh, I had it on a butty for my breakfast.
You be.
I had it on a butty for my
You
lunches.
see.
We did have a bit.
You D. How did we get there? How did we drive there?
Carefully.
No, Caerphilly.
Then we went to Cardiff. Oh, really good thing we did in Cardiff. Again, food-based.
What did we do in Cardiff that was good?
The roast dinner wrap.
Oh,
mate.
dirty. That's a roast dinner themed
We
show
shared
tonight.
one. We shared one between us, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it was too much for anyone to have one each. But it was wrapped in a flat Yorkshire pudding. It had like spuds in it and all sorts, like the full works. It was pork. They didn't have any beef left, did they? Or
Beef and
chicken?
turkey had sold out. Yeah.
Pork with applesauce.
Filth.
Bloody hell.
I was going to do I was going to do a roast this weekend, but I'm at yours. So
So I'm doing one, am I?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. We're having a roast dinner, which would be nice. So Wales is fun. Then we're back. We're back in the real world.
And it turns out things are still tricky for both.
I had made some notes. I had written some things down, but I wrote some of them down quite a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got itchy nose now because of the sneezing.
I don't know what they mean. So,
Let me see if I can unpick.
first one, I wrote this down today. I've been having real trouble with...
Oh, was that the cat pic from Wales? Yes, the viral cat pic.
Oh, yeah, that was the cat pic from Wales. That was, that went viral. 9.6 million views on Twitter.
How much money did you make from that?
It's not come through yet. So expecting a very, very healthy check. I've been having problems sweating. I've always had, like, my right armpit has always sweated more than the left, but it's been fine for a long time. But recently, I've been smelling. I've been sweating and I've been smelling, and I've been out. The one shirt had absorbed the smell, and I got rid of that shirt. But I've been out when we were at Fleetwood Back, sweating, and I go, I can smell myself. It's horrible. I wash and everything. I have changed my life.
Okay.
Simple.
Have you started shaving your armpits?
I don't use shower gel anymore. Do you know what I use?
Soap.
Bar of soap. A bar of soap. And do you know what soap I use? I use Imperial Leather in the shower. Posh. I use soap. But then I thought, I want soap in the sinks. You know what soap I bought for the sinks?
Palmolive.
Pears. I've got pears.
Very Victorian.
The shape, the dip, the logo, the smell. It's like medicine soap. Mandy got it. Pears. It's like medicine soap. Jack says, I reckon Imperial Leather made me bisexual. I'm assuming you're referring to the adverts.
What, the jacuzzi adverts?
Yeah. That family were weird.
Having a bath in space.
Nudists. And on a train. There was one on a train. Pears soap. When you will wash your hands later on, you better do, you dirty mare. Pears. Lovely pears.
I have started using soap in the shower for me pits and bits.
Yeah.
I used body lotion. I used the shower gel for the rest of my board there. But for the intimate areas, yeah, a bit of soap.
What a waste
Dove.
shower gel is.
Dove.
Because you put shower gel on, and then you put... Oh, it's dropped. It's dripped. It's dripped on the floor. I've wasted it.
I think your application needs a little bit of work.
How would you apply it?
Like that.
One more time for the OnlyFans. You get more of that if you sign up to the Patreon. And you get more of me doing it as well.
I've also been using a Korean mitt. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, is it like exfoliate?
Yeah!
Yeah, I've had them
I gave
before.
you one, didn't I?
Fucking hell.
A little one. They look tiny. And then
They all know we're seeing each other now, so stop making jokes about it.
They look tiny, and then you put them on your hand and get them wet, and then they get a bit bigger still.
Okay, so other stuff I wrote down previously
Everything sounds like filth tonight.
for the
What's
show
going on?
is spent but content. What was that from? What does that mean?
No. Content.
Spent but content. I've put 5-star Friday.
What's that?
That's the C word written in capital letters.
Why?
I have no idea. Here's one.
I was privy to most of these experiences that you're referring to, and none of that makes any sense.
I'm going to say something, and you're going to correct me. I had a message from David Turner's the other day, and he was talking about a game, and he said, this game is as dull as dishwater.
No. Ditch.
What? Ditchwater. Yeah. And we had a big old argument about it.
If your dishwater is dull, you must put more in. It's filthy.
Dull as
Ditch
water.
Water.
Okay. What? We had a game called Which Bit? What was that?
Yeah, I remember.
What was Which Bit?
Yesterday, you phoned me up using the power of
Do video phone calls now,
chats,
isn't it? It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And he said, right, guess which bit of my face
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
was
going to
gonna zoom
zoom
in.
in on.
Oh, yeah.
And I got one right and one wrong.
Yeah. We can't really do it on this. So everyone, right, I am going to think of a bit of my face I'm going to touch.
Why don't I point? Why don't you think of it and then I'll point to it?
Okay, so I'm going to think of a bit. Everyone in the chat guess, and I promise I'm going to think of it. And okay, I've thought of it.
I'm going to channel their vibes.
So let them put the answers in there. I'm not going to change my answer. I swear to God. If you're listening to the podcast, this ain't great. But I'm thinking of a bit of my face. Answers in the chat.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
You'll never know.
If you're listening to the pod, I cannot believe that. If you're listening to the poddy or you're watching the voddy, say goodbye to this body. You'll never know. You got to sign up and be a Patreon. On that. Loaded. Okay.
Are you going to reveal which bit?
Yeah, we're going to play it now. So, I'm not changing it. I swear to God. Here we go. 5,
4, 3, 2, One. Which bit?
You got to touch it. No. It's my teeth. That's why I was showing my teeth. That's why I'm going like that.
What a stupid
Conrad
game.
Poos and his amazing dancing teeth. Read a great book, that Neil Innes book.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in pieces at the end of that. It was in pieces at the end. Do you know how he died? It was at a party in France where he lived. Said to his wife, I'll go and get the car. Tripped over a small wall. Died in the dark.
Oh,
Didn't come back after about 5 minutes. She went, oh, God, I think something's wrong. Tripped over a little wall.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's
So he hadn't been ill?
No.
I thought he'd been ill.
No. I think I've got that right. It's
Bloody hell.
It's heartbreaking. It's a beautiful book written by his wife, and it's not really a biography of him. It's a biography of their relationship together. It's one hell of a book. I interviewed him years ago, and we were getting him on this. He was going to come on this, but Yvonne, his wife, was dealing with it, and she, they were a couple in their 70s, and she wouldn't chase things up, and I wasn't great at chasing things up, and we just kept missing, and then he died. But it's one hell of a book. Wow. Thoroughly recommend it. It's beautiful. It's about life. It's about love. It's about having a soulmate. It's about living your life in the moment. Good evening, Amy Allington. It's a great book. So have some of that. And Eric Idle was a bit of a prick. I was streaming on him, Andy, when he died, yeah. Or when we found out that he died. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. You see who's in the chat?
Yeah.
Dirty bastard. You dirty. There's a man in the chat who showed me his sack. What do you think about that?
I left.
There's a dirty pervert in the chat called Automan Z who showed me his head. Oh my God. And then I've never looked back. He showed me his balls and penis in a BBC studio, which has probably happened a lot in the BBC studio because everyone who's ever worked there.
That's an outrageous claim.
We got big crowds tonight.
Yeah, what's going on?
On Twitch,
Is
we
there
got
nothing on
103.
telly?
Twitch, we got 103, and we got over 100 on the YouTubes. This is wild. Scan the Patreon and join, and scan the Ko-fi. Now, when I'm doing this on my own, it all goes to me. But when Katherine is on screen and you scan that, she gets half of it. When it's just me, I get it. Oh, when she's it, scan it. Give us a few quid, you tight gits.
I need it to buy bananas for some children. Not a joke. So this week,
did Asda get back in touch?
No, did they buggery?
There's nothing. Traitors is on at 9. Then all the numbers are going to.
Yeah. So Ian's watching his first series of Traitors. He was enjoying it. Now he reckons he's not because he's had a few days to think about it. But he was upset when it wasn't on. He thought it was every day.
Well, yeah, it was only on like 3 nights a week or something,
Yeah.
and I watched it. It was great. I was into it, and then this week I thought, I don't miss it. I mean, we'll watch it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Can we not watch one today? We've got like 3 to catch up on.
Yeah, we'll watch them tomorrow. Oh. We're not going to. We finish this at 10.
I know. I could probably squeeze one in.
And then we watch it. Hey!
Hey!
Come on, man. We're better than that. That's it. What have I got?
Have you been buzzing yourself off?
This is the only thing I found that helps with my not
carpal
CSI,
tunnel. Carpal tunnel. Yeah, so anyway, in my classroom I have a fruit bowl because I noticed some of the kids were coming in, they were a little bit peckish. And I also wanted to encourage them to come to school, right, early in the morning. And so I was thinking donuts and biscuits and stuff. I went, hang on a minute, Katherine, it's staring you in the face. We've got to go healthy.
Bananas.
So now I've got this fruit bowl and I keep it replenished every day when I go in. I'm in 4 days a week at the moment because I'm doing 1 day teacher training. And I thought, let's try it out and see what happens. Do you know what happened? They bloody love it. My classes love it. And on a Friday, I take watermelon in. That's the treat. Fancy that being a treat. It's like having toddlers again who thought that raisins were sweets. So that's become a thing. And so it just occurred to me, one of the kids said to me, and it's the first time any of them have asked me, Miss, do you buy these yourself? And I went, yeah, I do. It's only a few quid. It's fine. She went, yeah, but you do it every day. So I thought, I'll tap Asda up. So far, nothing. But let's see. Maybe they're very busy. Maybe they missed it. But it's an idea, isn't it? I can only ask. Another thing that worked out, an experiment that worked today. I told you what I was planning to do. I've got a kid in my class who is delightful, but very, very, very dancy. Right?
Oh,
she'll sit in her seat for about 10 minutes, and then before you know it, she's standing up, and it's this, and it's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. She's just got ants in her pants, right? So I was thinking, okay, so obviously she likes to be moving, but I like her to be stationary as much as possible because she needs to crack on. And actually, she's been doing her work really well. When she first started, she found it really, really hard to settle, and we sat down and I talked to her and I said, is it that you're not into this? Because it looks like you're not interested, and I can help you if you want to go on a different course. You don't have to do this. I'm not going to drag anyone through this. We've got 2 years and I want it to count for you. What do we do? She's like, no, miss, I really want to do this. It's just I find it really hard to concentrate, right? So we built in a few different things. So today I thought, right, how do we solve the ants in pants issue? I took in an exercise ball. One of those
Did it
great
work?
She sat on it the whole time.
Sweet Lord.
She sat on it the whole time. She said, Miss, how did you know this is my favourite colour? There was a little up and down motion. There was no... I thought she'd go straight for the horizontal. I thought there would be the Superman. Did not happen. She was moving, sort of rocking quite a bit, back and forth on this ball.
Free world.
But she did loads of work. She sat with her tablet and she did loads and loads of work. So, word. It works.
Best thing I ever did was swapping the parting side on my hair.
Okay, back to your hair, is it?
Yeah. But I think it's important. For most of my life...
We are talking about experiments. You're right. There is a connection.
For the last 51 years, the parting has been on my left-hand side. About 6 weeks ago, I moved it to my right-hand side. This bit's a bit bigger than the other side. Fuck me, I look hot. And also because this side is greyer and whiter. There's still a bit of darkness on the left. The right, it's greyer and it's whiter. This bit recedes a bit more. The haircut is a great haircut. Oh, I asked for scissor cut and he put clippers in. That's the point I was trying to make. He used clippers and I'm thinking, don't use clippers.
That's the end of a story from about half an hour ago.
Because I saw someone with really nice hair, Dave Cakes, on Instagram. Everyone go and follow Dave Cakes. And he had the hair I wanted. And I said, what were the words you said? And he said, I asked for scissor cut all over, no clippers. And I did that. And he put clippers in. I was too shy to... I also said, do you do the nose thing? He went, yeah. I said, do the nose thing.
The wax lollipop.
Up both. And then he showed it to me. I didn't want to see it.
Oh, I definitely want to see it.
But it was good. You can call us, by the way, if you're watching this live. 0203 286 6370. Oh.
What we got?
Oh, my God. Someone loves you. Someone, I think, has donated. I can't see it.
Well, that is very, very kind.
Hang on, it might not be very much money.
Doesn't matter. It might buy me a banana.
Sam says, mainly for starving Global Academy kids, but Iain can have some too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's very kind.
I need to, let me log in. If you've not seen us before or seen us for a while, we just sit and chat. You can give us a call, 0203 286 6370. Oh, blimey, Sam. Thank you.
Oh, that's really kind.
That is very, very generous of you. Thank you. That's very kind. If you want to scan that during the show, the money gets split. And if you want to come, the best value for money, if you're watching on Twitch, and I'm not going to make this into a big advert, but we should probably
join us here.
Mention it. If you're watching on Twitch and Chips, if you're watching on
Chips,
If you're watching on Twitch, right? You know the thing, you can link your Amazon Prime account and you get 1 free sub a month. It'd be great if you sub to us. Don't pay to sub on Twitch, right? Because it's cheaper to sign up to our Patreon for $3.99 a month plus that. And you get more for it. You get access to the shows every week. So we only do 1 Twitch show a month. You get access to about 3,000 hours worth of are you doing?
Looking up your nostrils.
It's gone. It's all gone.
I can see right to the brain.
There we go.
So look. Gosh. Oh.
So if you've got...
Does that mean you can't judge distances between doors and
If you've
stuff
got a
now?
free Amazon Prime, please do sub to us on Twitch. I can't see it because of the system we're using, and I know most Twitch streamers go, "Oh, thanks very much, thanks very much." We haven't got that. But don't pay for it. Sign up to the Patreon, even if it's for a month. Here's the thing, right? Here's the deal. Even if you sign into Patreon for a month, download all of the podcasts and then unsubscribe.
That's fair.
That's fine, man. We totally accept that. Totally accept it. It's all good. I was supposed to get new foster cats today, but they didn't arrive. I do look hot. 52 this year.
In case you were wondering.
I'm looking good for 52 this year. Right, but the thing is, there's a hill in front of me. A bit in the distance. I'm getting closer to the hill, and I can just see something popping up the other side of the hill. Fucking don't do that! You'll get us cancelled!
No, I'm just looking
Oh my God!
I've got
You
very
think you're
hollow
Paul-
eyes.
Think you're Paul McCartney in 1980?
I don't think like that.
Jeez, I'm so sorry.
I did a TikTok video today. I've decided I'm going to stop holding myself back and wondering if I'm doing the right thing and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
and
is that
and
what-
who's going to say things and what do I know
Hang
and
on,
how
so
dare
what-
I?
So we were talking about this, and then we watched Dinner Date.
Yeah.
So you've been holding yourself back from doing TikTok because...
Yeah, because I'm... Here's the thing. What just went bleep bleep?
That's, someone just sent us some more on... Hang on a minute. There's the coffee. I forgot what the
There's
coffee
things
thing
happening.
is.
Yeah, I realised. Here's the right. I've been listening to Mel Robbins. In fact, I used to listen to her about a year ago, and I stopped listening after a while because I kind of got through the tough time that she was helping me through, and then I was thinking I don't need to be in this anymore. Anyway, I dipped in for the first time yesterday, and I started listening again. And so on the way to work this morning, I was listening to the Mel Robbins podcast, and she was talking about her kind of resolutions for this year and how you make things happen. And it was something like a 6-point plan to achieve your goals. Do you know what I mean? You have to be in the mood for this stuff, otherwise it can just seem very, very, and no offense to any of them watching right now, but very American, and we're just not like that, right? So
Paul Grimsey, thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh, shut up, Paul.
What?
For Kath's Monkey Daycare, brackets Iain, and bananas for the kids. No refunds, Paul Grimsey.
Thank you, Paul.
No, thank you.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's not cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's not cool to belittle people.
I think finally I'm getting recognised for the amazing community work I do.
Dickhead. You make me puke. Literally make me puke.
I do not.
And we watch El Dorado at the end of the sentence from about 5 minutes
Oh,
ago.
sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, so I'm watching Mel Robbins, and she's saying things like, what you need to do to achieve your goals is to, first of all, write it down, because that makes it real in the world. Otherwise, it's just a dream in your head, right? Again, you have to be in the right mood for this stuff.
You write it in your hand, cosmic ordering.
Well, yeah.
Which there is something in. I'm not knocking it. There is something in manifesting.
There is, because here's the thing. She said, once you've actually written it down and you see it regularly, it starts to rewire your thinking patterns so that you recognize those opportunities. You think, oh yeah, I'm interested in, for example, writing a book, what it takes to set up a business. I'm interested in that. And so it's not that those things happen more. It's not like some sort of magical thing. It just means that you're more open to, you notice it more when you hear about it. Like, she said, for example, say you were to buy a new car and you buy a Ford, a certain Ford car, and then not a Ford car. I mean, it could be a Ford car. I'm deviating. You buy a new car, and then you see loads of them. It's not that there are loads of them or any more than there were before. It's just that it's the forefront of your mind, right?
Thank you, Paul.
So then she said, and the next thing is work out what you can do about it today. And I was thinking, well, I want to be more productive, and I also want to kind of encourage other people to maybe think about making a brave move and doing a career pivot like what I have done, right? And I know some of you as well are thinking about teaching. Your friend was thinking about teaching. And when I was thinking about teaching, I really wanted to hear from someone who was doing it rather than someone who'd been doing, who was doing the training rather than someone who'd been teaching for 40 years and couldn't remember what it was like, right? So what could I do about that today? Make another TikTok video. So I've got this TikTok channel. It's purely for teaching related stuff at this point. And I want to keep it that way, just to keep it separate from everything else, because that's the idea that I am pursuing at this point, right? So she said something then that I thought, why? So I haven't made one for ages. And she said, oh, it's because, she said, you will find a million reasons not to do this stuff. And then one day you will decide today is the day. You will say to yourself, oh, my hair doesn't look right. I'm worried about, she said, once you stop thinking about what that anonymous critic is going to do or say or what they think of you, and in fact, the non-anonymous people, what they're going to think of you, and just do it, that's when your goals get closer. Because we can live our whole lives worrying that we're going to annoy someone, or that someone's going to think we're pathetic, or that we're somehow talking balls, or whatever it might be. All those things that you probably tell yourself if you're a reasonable person because you don't think you're God's gift, right? And especially if you're British, we're taught to keep things low key, aren't we? So all those things can stop you from actually doing the thing that you really want to do. So yeah, I got over myself today and I made a TikTok video, but I look bloody awful in it. So see that as growth that I put it up anyway.
Oh, no, you look hot.
No, I look really tired because I am really tired.
Can I say, again, swapping the sides is quite possibly the best thing I've ever done in my life. Quite possibly.
The best?
The greatest decision in my life was swapping the side of my parting.
This is inspirational stuff from both of us tonight in very different ways.
It ties in with what you are saying. Please. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Yeah.
That's why I was doing some streaming a while back. My depression is so low at the moment. It's awful. And there's been a mix-up. I was supposed to get antidepressants to go in my bipolar before Christmas, and there's been a mix-up and it hasn't happened. So I'm hoping I get them next week. So my depression is awful. But I'm trying to, as much as I can in that state. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I'm trying to do things differently, right? And I haven't got any work. Work is... I've got very little work, right? Very, very little work. I've gone from seeing 14, 15 people a week to I've got 4 next week. And after having 2 weeks off over Christmas, it's like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to think, what can I get out of this time? What can I use it for? And part of it, I think, is to work on myself because I'm feeling so depressed. And that's about as far as I got. However, I'm trying to do some things differently. I'm going to different fellowships online to try and mix that up a little bit. I've done 2 days, and I was hesitant to say this because before Christmas, I've started running. I did 2 days and then I stopped. So I'll say this, and I may not stop, may not carry on doing it. But I've done 2 days of yoga in front of the chair. There's a woman, several people recommended, called Adrienne.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah,
she's good.
And she's got a 7-day prana course.
That's breath work, isn't it?
It's breathing and stretching. Did the sad lamp help? I don't think so. I've stopped using it actually the last 4 or 5 days. I don't think it helped, but then I don't know how I'd have been without it. But I think I might have started using it too late in the year. So I've had 2 days that rolled the rug up, got my yoga mat out, 2 days of that.
I think yoga is incredible.
Yeah, you're not the first person to say
No,
that.
but I mean, I know I'm not the first person to say it, but what I mean is I think I went through a phase, especially during lockdown, of yoga, and that was that was really important for me at that point.
I did it. I've done it today and yesterday, and I'm a little bit achy, and I will. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know, but I feel awful. I'm all right at the moment. Actually, I'm having quite a good time. But so another thing I've done is did I say this? Yeah, I've secretly recorded 3 episodes of a podcast that's going to launch on Monday. It's going to drop on Monday.
Nice work.
3 episodes of a podcast, and I got a 4th one next week. And I'm doing it because I want to do it because it'll be fun. You guys will like it. And I'm doing that to kind of do something different, and I'm making it as stress-free. There's no editing. I just record it on Zoom. I don't care if the audio's no good or not. Not top and tailing any of it. Recording it, uploaded, and I did 2 in one night, and then I did another one the next night. So I've got the next day. Someone got in touch, said, "Oh, I can do it now if you want." It's like, yeah, fine, we'll do it. Let's record it. So they're uploaded on Acast. There's going to be 3, one Monday and Mondays. Recording another one next week. But I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry about doing it every week. I want to get a few in the bag, so they're up there. Got a couple of interesting people. Did someone reply to me earlier? And I forgot. I looked at. Anyway, so I'm trying to do stuff. Did someone? No, I don't think they did. So I'm trying. Anyway, so there's podcast Monday morning. Did a series before, Random Access Memories. Go and find that. Go and sub. You're going to get a new podcast, and they're great.
Mm-hmm.
The great stuff. And then they'll be on YouTube as well. And I don't care about numbers. I don't care. Tadpole2 says, "Go back to showbiz." Why don't you go back to your fucking mama?
Whoa.
Why don't you go back to your mama?
Whoa.
Why don't you go back to your mama?
Why don't we just tone down the intensity there, champ? I think that was a helpful suggestion.
Yeah, it was a helpful suggestion. Go back to your mama.
Oh, God. Yeah, Graham, I've noticed your stuff on YouTube. I've done the same with YouTube stuff. It's been a really good thing to get me out of it. Did Kath's post show up?
Yeah. It did, actually. Where did I put it? Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave, because he'd forgotten.
No, I hadn't forgotten.
But he was going to nick it. He was totally going to nick it and not tell me that he arrived.
It's here. I want to take the label off because I don't want to get doxxed. I don't want you to know my address, Katherine.
Okay, I think I've worked it out.
Katherine, every time Katherine comes here, she has to meet my driver.
I have to blindfold myself and drive here.
Into the boot of a car.
It's very hard to drive that way, but it's necessary for his security, apparently. Oh, Tadpole.
What's Tadpole saying?
I don't think that's very. Maybe you were right to tell him to go and.
I was totally Spidey sense. What did he say?
I'm not the one twining. I think he means whining.
Mods, destroy! I knew Spidey sense straight away. Mods, destroy! Destroy that prick!
Or as I'd say to one of the kids, I think maybe we need to have a little chat on the landing.
Mods, destroy!
Right.
Now!
Here we go.
Spidey sense straight away. Yes. I knew it.
Silly business.
Destroy, mods.
Oh, is it a jigsaw? Is it a
hang
ball?
on a minute. You hold it like that. It looks.
Oh, Iain, get your mind out of the gutter. What could it be? What could it be?
Hey, Andy.
It's a gift from Dave Dogface. Oh. Oh, I like this. Dear Prudence. This is very cool. Thank you for that. Very cool.
I flirt with the idea that every now and then it comes and goes that Dear Prudence is my favourite Beatles song. Every now and then, and I hear it and go, this song is magnificent. Mm-hmm. It's magnificent. I'm reading The McCartney Legacy, Volume 2, which
Any
got
cop?
sent free. Any cock?
Cop.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's definitely a frame of man.
Those boys know how to write.
I think they'll be all right, yeah.
Those boys know how to write. I got some bibs and bobs on...
Oh, can I tell them about my one of my student success stories this morning?
Yeah.
Right, so I got in early today and because I wanted to catch up on some stuff. I'd get involved in some stuff rather, not catch up on some stuff. I've caught up, fully caught up. I'm ahead of the game.
By the way, we got loads of people watching us tonight. Thank you.
All right.
It's appreciated.
We will try and make your attention worthwhile.
Well.
Got in early. There was no internet. So I was foiled in my plan to try and get some stuff done. And so I was making the TikTok and I could see one of the kids sort of hovering by the door and I thought, flipping heck, he's in early. What's going on there? So I finished what I was doing. Then I went out of the room and onto the landing and he was still there. I said, are you looking for me? And he went, yeah, I am. Do you remember you helped me with the application for, he wants to go to he wants to go sign up with a course. I think it's with Sony. It's like an apprenticeship for the music business. And he is a really lovely kid, full of self-doubt, doesn't realise how talented he is, just needs, every now and again, just needs you to say to him, you know, people are not doing you favours by saying you're great. This is really, really good. And so we wrote his application, and it was, I took out loads of stuff where it was kind of him suggesting that it might be quite nice, and him say, you know, because one of the questions was, why should we consider you? And I said the answer has to be, why not me? I've done this, and this. There's no one like me. I can do all this stuff. I think that, you know, in a business that's very difficult to get into, why not me? I've got, you know, everyone looks the same. No one looks like me. Anyway, he said, do you remember you helped me with that? I said, yeah. He went, well, I need to thank you because I got it. And not only did I get it, I got an unconditional offer. So that kid is set. I said, right, well, this is great.
You can fanny about for the rest of the year.
First of all...
Smoke doobies in class.
I said, first of all, I heard tell of unconditional offers when I was a student. I've never seen one before. So this is brilliant, right? Also, it means that from whatever happens now for the next 5 months till you leave, it's all about you getting as much experience and rinsing this place for what you need it for, which is what it was always about, but this becomes even more sharply in focus. This is about you absolutely rinsing this experience. I'm so thrilled for you. No one deserves it more. And I need you now to work on recognising the fact that this is yours because you're the right person. It's not that they're doing you a favour. It's not that they're giving you a chance. They are jumping at this. They want you no matter what happens in the next 5 months for a reason. Own that and enjoy that. I said, because this kind of rush doesn't happen very often in life and you completely deserve it. And everything you've been doing up to this point has led you to this moment and it's your hard work that's done it. So own it. That kid was like, I mean, he's already a 6-footer. He grew by about 2 feet. But it was so great because, you know, the day-to-day stuff of teaching, just like a lot of it is sort of counselling in a way. You know, kids are at a crossroads here. They're not quite kids and they're not quite adults, and they are making decisions now that they think is going to put them on a path for the rest of their life. They've got all these possibilities. It's really, really exciting, but also really daunting for them. And it was just, I cannot tell you, or maybe I can, how thrilling it was to see him do that. And he said, Miss, I didn't realise it was such a big deal. I said, it is the point. It's the point. Do you know what? I would say you've made my week, but actually I think you've probably made the whole point of me being here. It's brilliant. And he was like, oh, thanks, Miss.
What side is his parting on?
He's up and back.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well done, Boyle. That's brilliant. You told me that earlier, and the pride. It's lovely to hear you doing so well. And to having that impact. Having that impact.
Do you know what? A lot of it is. I went to teacher training this week, and we were talking about our experience of school, and the way we were put through school. And I'm guessing most of you were sort of the same age as us.
Old.
21, like 40s plus. We were ruled by shame. We were told what we were supposed to learn, and it was learning by rote, right? They weren't really interested in what you had to say about it. They weren't really interested in letting you, apart from very few. I had maybe 2 absolutely brilliant teachers, and some who, in retrospect, were, to put it mildly, flawed, right? But you remember the days of stand up and put your hands on your head, go and stand in the corner, people throwing flipping blackboard rubbers at you, and worse. It was. The discipline was shame.
Oh, we had 3 paedophiles as teachers.
That
not,
too.
Not even joking.
At
least.
But part of the reason they were able to get away with that is because we thought that was the right way to behave. The adults tell you what to do, and if you don't do it, you get embarrassed. I am determined not to do that. And I was talking to my fellow trainees, and some of them have been teaching for years. A lot of them have been teaching abroad, and they've come over. I mean, some of them are university level teachers, so they're not like... None of us are in our 20s. We've all kind of grown up around the same time. Different parts of the world. A similar kind of Victorian model has to be said. Although I have one friend who went to school in Iraq when she could go to school because of the wars, and she was told that when the teachers walked in, they had to stand up and say, "Good morning, teacher. The president is Saddam Hussein."
No.
Every day, right? And she also told me that when they couldn't go to school, which was most of the time, the kids were working from home, obviously without computers and stuff. They would go together, walk to the nearest town to get handouts to be able to do their work, right? Every single kid went to university. Just incredible. And she said, I think it's because, well, she says, I know it's because there was chaos all around us. It was the one thing we could do to try and make things better. Just incredible. And she said, saying that, my nieces and nephews now that things are more stable, they've gone back to being regular kids. And I guess that's a good thing, right? Where was I going with this? So I'm trying to do things differently from the way it was done for us. I do think that kids these days deserve different. I do think lockdown has messed a lot of them up. And I do think we know better. You know, and I think about your experience at school, ADHD, undiagnosed for years and years and years, convinced by loads of teachers, people you were looking up to, whether you realised it or not, had a massive influence on you at the time. You didn't like them, but they were saying things to you. And when adults say things to you, you think it must be right, up to a certain age, saying you were thick and stupid. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. It's ridiculous to not see that every single kid that comes to you has an opportunity to learn. It's just a matter of unlocking it. So yeah, I'll get them a flipping exercise ball to sit on if it helps them. And it helps her. Now, I will sit with them and work out what's going on with them rather than just assuming they're being sulky teenagers and filing under, that's what they're like. I don't get kids. Maybe it's because I've got kids of that age that I see them as still as kind of human beings rather than an other species. But I get a real kick out of unlocking these opportunities for these kids. And I won't have any of those young people come to me saying that they are daft or they can't do something. If they can't do something, it's because I've not worked out the right way to help them. Anyway, lecture over, but...
Some people are thick. David Turners is in the chat.
Dollars what now?
The dishwater kid. Hello, caller.
Unbelievable.
Hello.
Yep.
Hi.
Is that my introduction?
Well, it's a phone call. We said hello.
Oh,
you've called in. Hello.
Well, I said hello.
Sorry?
I said hello in a very delightful way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Perfectly.
But I'm not sure for how long.
Okay, good. Oh, I was ringing in because
What side is your party?
I part whichever way the wind blows me.
Okay. Talking about the head.
Yes. I went to school with...
Would you say dull as dishwater or dull as ditchwater?
Dishwater, surely.
Oh,
no,
my God.
wrong. Anyway.
You're a wrong un. Anyway, carry on.
I take back what I
No,
said.
dishwater.
It's ditchwater.
Ditch.
It's not. It's dishwater.
It was not. You're
Don't be
wrong.
silly. It should be clean, otherwise you're not cleaning your dishes. Think about it.
You've got another think coming. It is a minefield.
No, but
anyway,
the dishwater would be after you've already tried washing the dishes, surely.
But dishwater's quite interesting. I always thought it was dull as in boring.
Well,
Let's
I suppose it can have like a grey atmosphere to it after you finish
Yeah.
the
A great
scrubbing.
vibe.
Like this call. Right. So, talk.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your name?
My name's David.
David, over
Hello,
to you.
David.
I'm going to step back.
You were
I'm gonna-
rudely interrupted.
by Katherine, and she apologised.
I was.
Yes.
That's okay.
David, Big D. The Big D.
Yes. So, obviously, I've just sort of jumped in while you were talking about teaching and ADHD and everything else. And I went through my entire life without being diagnosed. I was diagnosed at 40, and school was horrific to go through because everything. I mean, I can look at any of my reports, and all of the reports are basically you just messing around, or I seem to have a thing of not sitting on a seat, but like lying over a desk while doing things because I couldn't sit my backside down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking back to when you were saying that I could see obviously the chat's going wild for your teaching style, and it reminded me of a teacher that I had called. He was called Mr. Carr. He was my English teacher. So he basically got me into English as a thing, really, just writing and reading and everything else. And he did that because he was the only teacher that wasn't really teaching in the same way as anyone else. If I was quite back chatty, and a lot of the teachers were just, no, you're not allowed to do that. But he kind of would bite back, I guess is the best way to put it.
Okay.
And
Right.
it made for a really enjoyable lesson. Obviously, he wouldn't get to the point where the entire lesson would just be you and him going back and forth. But if he asked a question about Shakespeare, for example, and you gave sort of a comedic answer, then he would laugh along with it. But he would then go, right, okay, yeah, haha, very funny. What's the actual answer?
Yeah.
And I think that kind of feedback worked fantastically for me. And I the unfortunate thing with being one child amongst probably hundreds that he's taught over the years, I was looking through some old books and came across it was a choose your own adventure book.
Oh, to
I
Steve Jackson
remember.
and Ian Livingstone.
Yes, it was an Ian Livingstone sci-fi book.
Yeah,
and I was flicking through it, and the front of it said Mr. Carr at the top. And I'd remembered that he'd given me this. He obviously knew that I was really, really into these as a kid, because they were pretty much the only books I read, because they weren't just like a straight narrative. I got to actually do something while I was reading. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to look up and see what he's doing. And I'm pleased to say he is now the headmaster of a teacher of a school somewhere. I can't remember whereabouts, but that was really nice to see. But when I spoke to him, he could not remember me for toffee.
Oh, okay. So you did speak. You did reach out and speak to him.
I did, yeah. And he was very polite, but he was also kind of, oh well, I taught a lot of students.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Well,
bye.
Because I got in touch. I've not shown you the picture, have I? That Mrs. Ambrose did. It's up on the wall behind us. I'll show you later, Catherine. I got in touch with a teacher who I would not have had the career I had for 25 years. This is no exaggeration, without the help from Mrs. Ambrose. Mm-hmm. And I got in touch with her, and we've spoken on the phone. I met her very briefly, and she did remember me. And she actually, because I had a very similar schooling, I was always in trouble. My undiagnosed ADHD, the reports must try harder, needs to sit still, needs to focus, bright, but doesn't, is talking to his mates, all of that crap. And she was able to put some context. I thought all the teachers hated me and were out to get me. And her and another teacher were pissed off with how the headmistress had punished me and was constantly trying to think of ways to help me. I didn't know any of this. And hearing that from her gave me a little bit of peace around school. I still got a load of trauma around it. But so reaching out, and she did recognize me, and we did have a really long chat. Did you? How did you feel when he didn't recognize you? Was that important, or was the act of reaching out to him the significant thing?
I guess it. Well, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even really know why I did it. I think what I expected was kind of a filmic scene of, oh, David, I remember you from my days of yore, but obviously that didn't happen. Yeah. I think that was the Hollywoods in me. But honestly, the second that he said that, I think what I'd planned to do is go and say to him, look, you had a big impact on me. And the second he said, I don't know who you are, I just sort of lost that and didn't say anything. I kind of,
so
if anything, I feel guilty that I didn't say anything. Well, and it would be weird to go back now. But
why would it be weird?
It kind of put me off that.
Why would it be weird to go back now?
Oh, because this was like it was about 2 or 3 years ago, I think, that I'd found him.
Okay.
And then I don't know. It would feel odd to be popping back up 3 years later. I think.
Can I make a little suggestion? Because you said there at the beginning of this conversation that you realised later in life that ADHD was a factor.
Yes.
Now, I'm just going to suggest, knowing that one of the possible traits with ADHD is extreme rejection sensitivity, that maybe you're feeling more burned than you need to.
Possibly, but then
And it wouldn't be weird for you to get in touch, because I wouldn't mind.
No, I guess not. I think because I knew what his character was, I'm quite. I think it's quite a common ADHD thing to obviously over-empathize, and you can kind of pick up on character traits a lot. He was very much a sort of punk rocker guy, is the only way to describe it. And I think his whenever I saw him get praise at school, in fact, he was always
he always shrugged it off.
Whatever. It was more of that character. So the second that he said that, I think it just kind of he put the bottle at me. And,
he did what?
he put a bottle right at me.
Listen, right. I don't recognise faces or names or voices, and I've sat here for the last 5 minutes going, "Who the fuck is this? Who? I know this. Why do I know this voice? Who the fuck is this? Is it a client? Is it someone I went to school with? Is it someone that hosts a YouTube channel that deconstructs video game shows like Games Master? Yes, it's the latter."
Aha! Which is why you were surprised at the abrupt introduction. Probably.
I mean,
Yes.
I just have I doxed you? Is that doxing?
No, not really.
Well, I'll give
I
you
wouldn't
address
have
out
rung
and
up
your
if
phone number.
Well, no.
I know it makes no difference, but and I refuse to call you Rosie. That makes my ovaries shrivel when other people. It's rose tinted spectrum. Dave.
Aha!
So I've only listened to half the conversation because I'm racking my brains going, "Who is this?" Yeah, did you get? So you've been diagnosed as the ADHD, have you?
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of knew anyway. I'd known since it was a good GP actually that had suggested it to me. It wasn't something that I thought people from England could get because it was specifically an American disease for many, many years.
We don't have time for it over here.
No, exactly. So suddenly it became a thing that we could get, and my GP said, "Look, I can't diagnose you with it, but everything you've described kind of lines up with ADHD. However, if you want to get diagnosed, you would have to go to the one clinic, which is in London, which is literally the opposite end of the country to where I am." So I said, "You know what? I've gone without a diagnosis for 30 years. I can probably carry on for a bit." And then it was, I think during lockdown, maybe it was lockdown boredom. I thought maybe I'll just get an official diagnosis for this. And they did suggest titration for drugs. And it was at that point I thought, I think I'm just happy enough with the diagnosis. I think just knowing that there's a thing there that I can deal with. I mean, it's been 4 years, and it hasn't done me wrong outside of just not being able to concentrate on anything for more than 5 minutes. But I also get the opposite of that as well, where I just hyper focus on stuff that I'm really interested in, and that's become really beneficial. So
and because honestly, the Rose Tinted Spectrum is one of my favourite YouTube channels.
I know, and you were extremely rude to him, so...
Well, that was the test. That was the test of strength.
It wouldn't be the first time, to be fair. I'm used to it.
Shut up! And honestly, we'll put a link. Mods, put a link in the chat because it's so good. And are you suggesting, because I do podcasts and I do videos and stuff, and then and after 3 weeks I go, I'm bored now. What was I thinking about that? But are you suggesting that your ADHD helps you do that? Yes,
because there's certainly for me there's two sides to it, and I guess it's different for me and you because you've had your television moments. Yeah, I've never had that. Yeah. So this for me is this is my television moment right now. I guess for ADHD, you're always continuously. It's one of the biggest issues is obviously addiction. You've constantly got that. Or maybe I could do a little bit better in the next one. Maybe I could do a little bit better. And if you don't necessarily have that, if it flatlines or even worse, if it starts to go down, your natural instinct is to go, you know what? I'm never doing this ever again. And then 3 months later, you'll go, maybe I should do that again because you've dropped that pain, I guess. Yeah. And I have to kind of fast forward through that. I mean, certainly with YouTube, you release a video, it could do great. It could do just the average, or it could go under. And YouTube is really horrible at what it does because it gamifies everything. And I know you've realized this yourself with videos that have gone bigger recently. It constantly has little green marks next to good things and little grey marks next to things that aren't quite as good and red marks next to things that are bad.
Because
It
we've
really
both
tickles the ADHD.
We've both had moments. Mine is less sustained than yours. In the last 3 months, I've had these old Bob Mortimer videos that have been on for 7 years. They've gone nuts, right? Like a million views and all of this. And normally our videos get 400. A good video get 1,000, and then we've got that. And of course, it's going back to normal now. Now an Alejandro video get 2K, and that's a lot. And there is a bit of me, and I knew it was going to be like that. I knew it was a freak and it was a phenomenon. There's a bit of me going, but that means I'm no good as a human being anymore. I've got, and you've had that. Your channel's been going for years, and it's been chugging along really, really nicely. You've had nice numbers, nice load of Patreons, and then suddenly, it was Games Master, wasn't it? It wasn't the other one. It was Games Master. Suddenly that went absolutely insane and was getting tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. Suddenly you're making money out of YouTube, good money out of YouTube for, I imagine, the first time. It is, what was that like? And what's it like are you trying to chase it? I know you've changed, it feels like you found your voice a bit more and you found stuff that is getting more views without changing necessarily the way you do stuff. It feels like you've pivoted slightly for the good.
Yes.
What was it like when you turned on the computer one day and you went, oh shit, 100,000 views? And what's it like trying to chase that, if that's what you're doing?
So there's a few things in there. What I've always tried to do is measure it based on an average rather than the very best, because I think if you constantly compare yourself to the very best, then you're just going to constantly be miserable. Nothing is hitting that marker that you've achieved, because it is impossible, really. It's so many random circumstances all merged together to create this weird. I mean, it's computers, isn't it? Algorithm, random chance, and people. There's almost no way for you to predict when something like that will happen. So when it does happen, it's fantastic, because that one video.
Dave, your phone. Hang on, your phone's breaking up. Hang on, I'm going to hang up and call you back because your phone's breaking up. And this is too good. This is too good to miss.
This is the secret of success we're about to get.
Honestly, the first 4 minutes, I'm thinking, oh, I know it, and then it clicked.
Hello.
There you go. You're back. It's impossible to chase it. Computers lie, or something like that.
So essentially, the way that you need to think about things like that, and I think this works with everything, not just YouTube, but literally everything you try and do, whether it's jogging or I don't know, playing a game, just anything, is not to take that top mark as the thing you have to constantly strive for, but look at the echoes of what it does to everything else that you create or try to do, because ultimately that video got to 250,000 views. Nothing else has come.
Buy a decent fucking phone with the money.
I think Bezos is interfering.
Yeah,
doesn't want us to know what the scam is.
Buy a phone with the money.
It's a secret. It's because I live in the middle of nowhere. That's why.
It's terrible. All right, listen. Go, because your phone is terrible. It's lovely to talk to you.
Okay.
When are we gonna? We should meet one day. I know you're miles away, but we should meet, or would that be awkward? We nearly met, didn't we, in Blackpool?
I've actually got a picture of you by accident. I didn't realise you were there.
Oh, what? Really? What?
Yeah, you were stood like behind somebody else, I think. So you were there in the photo, but it was at Play Expo Blackpool before we'd started talking. So. I think you were stalking me prior to us knowing each other.
I was. So I love. I'm gonna open those cheeks because I want to blow a little bit of smoke up there. Can I do that?
Go for it.
I fucking love your channel so much, and I was so. Because I went on a big retro binge and I found Neil and I found Reese and I found the Amigos and you were kind of part of that discovery, and I did some sweary bloke playing Horace Goes Skiing, and then
it was a very intense game.
And then re-editing Bad Influence with Andy Crane and swear. Oh man, I was hooked, and so I loved it. And then seeing the Games Master videos take off as quickly and as massively as they did, it was a buzz, man. I felt so proud of you. I felt so proud of you seeing that success, because, you know, we all know people that are really talented and don't get a break. So seeing that success, I loved it, man. It was thrilling.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything you want to say back to me? I'm joking. I'm joking. Listen, it's nice to talk. What is you've had to sit through? Is it season 3 of Games Master?
Yeah, I'm halfway through series 3 of Games
That's
Master,
the one with Dexter Fletcher, who's a friend of the show.
Yeah.
We love Dexter.
Voice of McDonald's, of course.
But he's gone. He's gone.
You can't top that. That's why.
Oh no! I tell you why. We ran out of credit.
What?
And they have changed. This could be where we lose our phone number. They have Skype have changed things. That's an old PayPal. I wonder if that email still works. Skype have changed things, and they're getting rid of phone numbers. So you don't see the phone number up there anymore. So I don't know if we're going to have a phone number anymore. Let's try it. We also missed a phone call there. Lovely to see Elliot in the chat.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Big up. All right, Grandma.
In the best possible way.
Because the phone numbers are going to go as. Oh, I've done that. Oh, hang on. 020328666370. All right, that's still working.
It works.
Now, we missed a phone call, but that number's not come up. So that's mine. So
How very strange.
Let's delete that. We're going to give that... Hold the line. Yeah, they're getting rid of phone numbers. I found this out just before Christmas. So you can't now buy a phone number on Skype. But I couldn't find out if that means you lose your phone number at some point. They changed the way they're getting rid of all that shit. But then we had a phone number come in, and I wonder if I. There we go. Well, let's try and give this number a call. So we missed a phone call, guys. Elliot says,
someone we're keen to catch up with.
Oh, it's ringing! It's ringing! This number never rings!
It's unusual. The number you've called is not in service, is what we normally get.
The number you've called is owned by a wrong-un. No, he's not going to answer. He literally called during...
Hello?
Hello!
Hello, girl. Hello, Iain and Kath.
Hello, girl.
I like it. I don't mind.
I'm just preparing some cornflakes to have something to eat.
Oh, I can murder some cornflakes
Delicious.
right now.
Yeah, thanks for calling me. How have you been keeping?
Yeah, you know,
All right, yeah.
we're breathing, and I consider
I'm
that.
keeping up with your... I've been looking at you on Facebook, the films you made, you know. The adverts that you do on Facebook.
Oh, the little videos I'm doing every day. Yeah. Thank you.
Little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And didn't you find a cat that you're looking after?
Well, I've got 3 cats. I did have 5, but unfortunately I lost 2 of them. I've got 3, and I've started fostering cats as well.
I think you might be referring to the large
Is that
cat.
the one in the photo?
Oh, that one. That was
big
a cat.
one, yeah.
That was when we went away to Wales. And I took a
Belzy.
picture of a cat, and it got 9.6 million views on
That's because
Twitter.
you're famous.
It's because the cat is famous. It wasn't about me. People didn't
cat's
even know who I
famous,
was.
Did you know? You knew I had a stoma, didn't you? Fitted.
I did know that. Yes. How are you
Yeah,
getting
because I had
on
this
with that, Nigel?
big operation where they cut my stomach open and took me insides and put them back again.
Yeah, as long as they put them back in, that's the main thing. How are you dealing with that?
I mean,
'Cause
I
know
didn't realise until somebody told me they take it all out and check it all over first before they put it back in.
You've got to make sure it's clean, isn't it? Got to scrub it.
Yeah. I mean, I could have died on the operating theatre. I had to sign something in case
You've got to
I
sign
did
a waiver.
die.
Yeah, you do. Well, you do, and it is major surgery, but it sounds like it went well.
Yes, it did go well. I mean, I'm coping every morning with the bag every morning. You know.
Good. It's a big change to make, but I know several people that have got stoma, and they live their lives very, very fully. It's better
And
than
you
the
can live to
alternative.
your 100. Somebody lived till there was 100 with one as well.
I can well believe that. Yeah.
That's what somebody told me around here where I live.
Nigel, human beings are amazing. They can get used to all sorts.
I put up with Katherine.
Rude. Doesn't matter, Nigel.
Yeah, I'm listening.
No, I'm just glad that you're doing all right. We do wonder about you from time to
I'm not
time.
cycling much because of the cold weather.
Oh, it's
No,
bloody
don't.
freezing.
No, don't.
I do a lot of walking.
Good.
I go to the church every morning and do my prayers.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the day. Little prayer.
So
Nothing
I
wrong
have
with
a
that.
routine. I go every 9 o'clock in the morning to the church. It gives me a walk as well.
Good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Little communication with the universe. Sounds like a plan.
And I pop in the shops and have a chat to the shopkeepers.
Love it. Love it.
I've taught myself to play the keyboard now. I'm playing quite well.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Is it
Yeah.
plugged in?
It's got batteries in my one. It's a full-size keyboard with batteries.
Can you play us a tune now?
No, I've got it put away in the bedroom. I can't really get it out.
No.
I couldn't hold.
It's in
I won't
Canada.
get a signal if I move
Doesn't go to the school.
the phone.
Okay. Do you feel
Oh,
like
that's
singing
big
a song? Because we haven't had a song for a long time.
Well, I haven't got anything. Well, I can do you a quick jingle in a minute. I left a message on your answering phone, so you got that, did you?
No, we didn't get that. For this Skype, something's gone a bit funny with the answering phone. So no, but I saw you ring.
Oh, you saw me ring. That's good. Yeah. I don't really feel like singing.
All right, in
not
that
at the
case,
moment.
you don't have to. Well, Nigel,
Not
listen,
this time.
we're going to crack on with the show. It's lovely to talk to you, mate.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to you, and Catherine. Have a nice weekend.
Take
Oh,
care,
Happy
Nigel.
New Year as well.
And you too, mate. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Nigel.
Oh, I just stopped the stream. Are we still streaming? Oh, bugger. Why did I do that? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I got confused. Refresh. That was silly, isn't it?
It's a human. Look at this little girl looking at you.
Let me make sure we're fused. YouTube is still going. Can we just check? Is YouTube still going? And I clicked stop the stream
Rather than stop Nigel.
rather than stop Nigel.
Tell you something, though. That's the first time he's ever refused to sing.
I was going to say, that's big. That's big. That actually made me feel a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Made me feel quite a bit sad.
That he
It's the
didn't feel
first
like
time
it.
He's never wanted to sing. Sad, isn't it? Nigel used to call us all the time when we were at Talk Radio. He's a troubled soul. Yeah, that's a shame.
He used to. There was no holding him back at one point.
Couldn't shut him up. First time he's well. Yeah, Elliot's saying that Skype is his phone number. Yeah, I got really into it. I kind of obsessed, I think, after the last show we did. And I was looking at all alternatives. I may have... I need to do a little bit more digging. But yeah, I think you can't buy a phone number now. And no one was sure if you would be able to keep your phone number or if they would get rid of it. So that's happening. That's happening. We've got big numbers. We've got 107 on the YouTube. More on the YouTube than the Twitch. If you're watching and you want to support the show, you can join us on Patreon. You can scan that or go to patreon.com/Iain and Katherine. We do a show pretty much every week. I mean, most of it's taken up with watching El Dorado. Paulie D, get ready. Not yet, Paulie
It's
D.
a worthwhile
Get
endeavour.
ready.
Someone's got to do it.
Or you can donate on the coffee thing. If I do a stream on my own, it goes to me. But when Catherine's here, it gets split. Fiddy. Or you can just watch. If you're watching on Twitch, don't pay for a Twitch subscription. If you got a free one, use that. Don't pay for a Twitch subscription. Sign up to the Patreon instead. You will get more bang for your buck. I liked a few things on the old Twitter. Let's have a little look.
Let's see what's going on. Although it's getting increasingly difficult to be able to stand that place.
Excellent, magnificent story. Enjoy the forename, stay for the middle name.
Northern Echo.
Do you want to read the story?
Yeah.
Pat.
Redcar couple, Redcar, defend choice to call baby Lucifer after row. A couple have defended calling their baby Lucifer after the choice of name caused an unholy row.
Like that.
Jess Bell, Lucifer Bell, and Stephen Wake say the name means light bringer. It's not a lie. And have urged people not to dwell on the devilish connotations. However, they were left feeling they'd made the right choice as Lucifer was born in a delivery room 6 before mum and son were taken to bed 6 in room 6 at the hospital. Uh-oh. Stefan, 27, said, we came up with the name as soon as I realised Jess was pregnant, so it didn't influence our decision, although the 666 was a fairly strange coincidence. This is how it begins. It's the end times.
I like this a lot.
He and Jess, 25, funny surname, who live in Redcar, North Yorkshire, came in for an online trolley.
Why are you saying Redcar?
I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's pronounced Redcar.
I don't think it is.
What's the capital of France?
France.
What's the capital of France? And don't say F.
Big for Paris.
No, it's not. It's pronounced Paris.
No, it's not.
It's pronounced Paris.
Yeah, but we're English.
Yeah.
So are they in Yorkshire? I don't know whether you've not. I know they talk different from you.
We're Southern.
But they're still. I'm not.
You. Oh, shut up. Of course you are.
Up yours. How dare you insult me?
Redcar. Redcar at night, Shepherd's Delight. Redcar in the morning, fire warning. Oh, Patty's farted in my face.
Oh, blaming the cat again. He came in for online trolling after Lucifer was included in a roundup of New Year babies born at James Cook Hospital in neighbouring Middlesbrough. Flipping heck, I'm chewing on that.
And Patty.
The hospital, I think this is the work of the devil.
Yeah.
This is all linked.
Yeah.
The hospital had to ask for the online abuse to be removed from Facebook, and the couple admit some friends and family have been less than impressed.
There's a baby. Let's wait till we get to the middle name.
Jess said, it's mostly been people from the older generation who've told us you can't call him that. What will it be like when he's at school? But we're just normal, loving parents and certainly have no interest in associating our son with the devil. That's not what this is about. The name is lovely and it actually means lighter bringer, which is always handy. A lighter bringer, which is exactly what he's done for our lives. Born holding a bic. He's the best behaved baby you could ever wish for. Yeah, he's planning your demise. After his bottle, he goes to sleep and you don't hear a peep out of him, and we haven't had a single sleepless night. He's an angel, not a little devil. Let me show me that picture again. I mean, he has got horns.
That's true, yeah.
I hope that people will get used to the name because we absolutely love it and can't imagine him being called anything else now. We receive quite a bit of abuse online. They are really stringing this out. Do you know why? Journalism students. Do you know why? Because they want you to read. It's not like in the olden days where they would put all the important stuff at the top and the less important stuff the further you go down, because in case it got edited out, because you had a certain amount of room on a newspaper page. Adverts. It wants to lead you down.
We're getting to the important bit now.
That's what I want.
We're getting to the important bit now.
We want the meat, don't we? We receive quite a bit of abuse online, yeah, we know. Someone even criticised his middle name.
I think they've drawn it out because they got a punchline.
Funny on two levels.
You just knock yourself out on that. You dickhead.
So the kid's name is Lucifer, right? Someone even criticised his middle name, which is Gary. After my uncle who died as a child. Oh, bad. Both names really mean something to us, and it's unfair for people to pass judgment on us. Apparently, I thought the name was going extinct.
No.
Gary's. My daughters, who are Southern, my youngest daughter in particular, who's a strange creature, believes most Northern men are called Gary, based on the premise that my uncle's called Gary and he's got a son called Gareth.
Let's get to the we've got this. Let's get to the comments.
I'm going to say I'd rather be called Lucifer than Gary. Would you? Would you rather be a Gary or a Lucifer? I'd rather be Lucifer.
Oh, they're shit comments. Making plans for Nigel. All right, they're boring. They're boring comments. Fun story, boring comments. Okay, right. So that's that. Let's go down. Oh, this is full of anger.
That reminds me of someone. My cat.
Look at that face.
Look
at that angry face.
So furious. I've got to take that one to the vet tomorrow. She's going to be very unhappy.
Love it.
She's displeased at the best of times.
We like cat videos. Oh, this guy is making me laugh a lot. Are you going to let me... Don't make me log in. Here we go.
That is probably going to trigger a couple of you.
Hang on. Can we restart?
Phrase that is probably going to trigger a couple of you. Post-nut clarity. Nope, sit down. It is no secret that I jerk off 8 or 9 times a day. And I do this because it allows me to be in a constant state of clarity. Okay, someone asked me a business-related question.
How much of my portfolio should be in crypto?
Let me run to the bathroom and get back to you. 64%.
When do you think the next recession is going to hit?
Uno momento, por favor. 2026 in America, next year in Europe.
Does all your money make you happy?
Flipping it.
I hadn't seen that bit, right. Sorry, we won't show all of these, but I've really been enjoying this guy a lot.
Sir, I was wondering if I could have a raise.
I'm listening.
Well, I've been a top performing salesman at the company for the last 3 years. I'm the first one in there.
Okay, stop. It's done.
Really?
On one condition.
Sure. What's that?
You tell my family I loved them. If I give you this pay raise, it'll come out of my paycheck, which means I won't be able to provide for my family the way I want to, and I can't live with that. So.
Wait. I want the raise. It's fine. Just put
What?
down.
What?
I don't want the raise. I don't want the raise. It's fine.
See what I did there, guys? I negotiated with death. DuPont executive approach to higher salaries.
Wow.
There's probably
I've had
TOS.
similar conversations with bosses. They didn't act it out, but it was similar.
Oh, this is
similar
fun?
vibe.
Does someone...
Oh, yeah, I've seen this before. It's great.
Someone disguising themselves as a bird table.
Look at that. I wouldn't put them that close to my face, though. They got all sorts.
Gary, stop calling us. We're doing stuff.
Just because we mentioned a Gary doesn't mean you.
My old game collection before Divorce Thanos. I just thought that phrase, Divorce Thanos, was good. Oh, so you heard this about Justin Trudeau, his party trick?
No.
Justin Trudeau has this party trick.
I've thought about his party tricks.
And as with most things, he maintains it's wildly misunderstood. So this is apparently a party trick, right? But it's bullshit. The prank involves him hurtling himself headfirst down a flight of stairs. It's clearly nonsense, right? It's a prank. He's pulled it at Rosedale House, but it's a stage fall, totally harmless, and talked to his father. So it's a weird, made-up story, right?
Yeah.
And then someone found footage of it. And he actually does it.
On a un escalier, on peut avoir une démonstration? Aucun problème. Non. Oui? Oui.
This is actually his party trick.
Comment ça fonctionne? Normalement, je te mettrais genre ici, là, puis je passerais, puis je dis, hey, comment ça va? Toi, oui, c'est vraiment le fun, là, puis là, tu... Tu vois, t'étais réellement inquiet, là. Il était réellement pas trop sûr si je l'avais bien fait ou non.
Wow.
Tu t'es pas fait mal? Je pense que je me suis graffiné un petit peu là, mais pas... Non, c'est pas... OK. C'est mon beau rouleau, là.
That's wild, right? He's stood down, isn't he?
He's so hot.
We got Kurt Vonnegut quote. Always up for a Kurt Vonnegut quote. Kurt Vonnegut tells his wife he's going out to buy an envelope. Oh, she says, well, you're not a poor man. You know, why don't you go online and buy 100 envelopes and put them in the closet? So I pretend not to hear her and go out to get an envelope because I'm going to have a hell of a good time in the process of buying one envelope. I meet a lot of people. I see some great looking babies and a fire engine goes by and I give them the thumbs up. And I'll ask a woman what kind of dog that is. And I don't know. The moral of the story is we're here on Earth to fart around. And of course the computers will do us out of that. And what the computer people don't realise or they don't care is we are dancing animals. You know, we love to move around. And it's like we're not supposed to dance at all anymore. Isn't that great, man?
Yes.
Vonnegut.
Also, no one needs 100 envelopes.
Vonnegut is the man. It's
Yeah.
Let me see if there's anything else.
No.
The most electric fan
No.
blades stop using a tongue in 1 minute.
Surely it's going to whip it off.
So what?
How did he find out he could do this?
Is his tongue bleeding or has he just got a red tongue? If you're listening to the
But it's
podcast,
dry. It's been fanned by each and every one.
we're watching a man stop electric fans with his tongue.
It'd be like dried out SpongeBob. That looks sore.
He's crying. Yep, you would be. There may not be much more. Oh, cats.
Cats.
Oh, that's this cat, right? 9.6 million views. And then Scott did a picture of me.
It's a view.
9.6 million views. And that's it. We're up to date. from that hellhole.
Oh, Ralph, you got Ralph Fiennes there.
We saw that.
Have we already played that?
I
think you showed it to me, but I don't know you.
I think it don't matter.
Doesn't matter. You can look it up if you're interested.
It
It's old
feels
now.
like it's done.
Okay.
Feels like it's done. What do you do when you want? We should probably do it, shouldn't we? We should do it.
What?
We should dive in.
El Dorado.
Paulie D!
What number, please?
Give me a number! We're going to watch El Dorado, guys. The conversation, is what happens in my house. The conversation runs dry. By the way, this is great. This is working. The conversation runs dry. 45. And I say, let's get an El Dorado on. And people go, no, Ian, you can't because we're just guests in your house. And 2 reasons. 1, the Patreons will be furious if you watch it without them. And 2, it's just weird that you want to put it on. It's a weird thing for you to want to do, to actually want to put it on. So, okay. Okay. So we're on.
Drag Me to L, says Alan Michael. That is a brilliant.
Oh,
that is a brilliant podcast title.
Stealing that.
Drag Me to L.
We're stealing that, Pats.
To L and back.
It doesn't work as well.
For the L of it.
No, it doesn't work now.
No, you did it. You did it, Alan. You won. You won.
Where did I keep it in my storage? There it is.
I can't remember what happened last time, and it doesn't matter.
Elliot, drag me to L, the name of my sex tape. Okay. Horrible. What did you just say?
What?
You said something.
I said, I can't remember what happened last time. It doesn't matter.
Have you brought any food with you?
No, I'm starving. I was hoping you were going to feed me
I
since
haven't
I've
got
had
any food.
hard day at the office.
I haven't been to the shops. I'm becoming a breathitarian. Breathitarian.
Well, you're not, because you're asking me if I've got anything. I've got 1 can of pop in my bag. That's not going to sustain us. They're going to find us 2 dried out husks.
I'm skinned. I can't afford a Domino's kind-hearted gangster. It's kind of you. Solved. I've got the money.
Come on, get El Dorado on and stop thinking about that. What we need to do is watch some people less fortunate than us.
But by watching this, we become less fortunate than us.
I mean, and so it goes.
You know what I mean? Patty! Stop chasing. She's chasing
the
cursor. It's the cursor. Let's pretend
they can't see her.
Let's pretend let's just pretend that we
I'm in an awkward
You
position.
moved your eyes.
I'm in an awkward position. My mouth is getting weird.
The thing is, you just have to go into. What is wrong with you?
I can see you rocking.
I'm not rocking.
You are.
Well, don't come a knocking.
Okay, then. This is a silly thing.
Stop. What is wrong with you? Why can't you do it?
Someone keeps pressing the remote.
Come on, just do it. Oh, this is awful. I'm not doing it now. What is wrong with you?
I really want to watch El Dorado, said nobody ever. How do you turn this on?
With skills. You got to use skills.
Got to use the Jedi mind trick.
And courage unknown. I tell you what, why don't we tonight? Why don't we illegally download a movie? Let's illegally access movies. And then you fucked up by having your arms up.
Why?
Because you straight away you're shaking. You got to do it in the middle of a.
I don't want to do it. Put it on.
Anyway.
No, not that. Put El Dorado on.
Right,
I don't want to be bounced.
Right, go.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, that's a bit hard, that. Could you soften it up? Oh, heaven is a place on earth. Exterminate.
Let me have a go.
Ready?
Yeah. Hello, sir. I am a sex robot. Would you like me to talk?
That's just your voice.
You're not doing it in the right place.
Hello. Oh
It's
my
not working
ears.
on you. I think you're a bit too thick in the back area.
Shut up. I've not got a thick back.
I think you're just a bit...
I've not got a thick... I've not got
Put
a
it
thick...
back on. Let me get you in the correct position on your trunk. How do I turn it on?
There's a switch, and then you press the buttons. You press the numbers.
Okay.
You do the switch?
You just turned it on.
I didn't. Do the switch.
Yours.
Right, and the numbers. Switch, and do that.
Okay. Get ready.
Right, I'm ready. You're not doing... It's not affecting my voice. You're not doing the right bit. You're not doing... Oh my God! My eyes nearly came.
They nearly did what?
You heard? My eyes nearly came.
Oh my God!
That's how violent that was.
Well, you said it wasn't working, so I pushed it a bit harder.
Sometimes that's not...
No, that's not the techers.
We've had 3 calls tonight. One of them was very, very interesting. One of them was heartfelt, and one was from Gary. If anybody wants to join in tonight...
Do it quick, please. Right, Eldorado then.
Do you remember, I was Googling the other day. You know the machine, the belts?
Yeah, they can't work, can they? Otherwise,
Well,
gyms wouldn't exist.
I Googled, did those things... Because you'd watch like films in the 50s.
We
and
watched a
cut
film
to
with
art.
one on it. Remember? The one with Antonio Banderas in it.
Yeah, that's probably why I was Googling
Yeah.
it. And no, they don't do anything. It's, there is some very flimsy evidence it might tone muscle, but not really. You certainly don't lose weight doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
You're wiggling.
I'm not fucking wiggling.
You are.
Fucking hell. Iggly wiggly worm. What is it? Wiggly diggly worm.
No, hickory
What?
dickory dock.
No. What's the...
There's a worm at the bottom of the
garden,
garden,
and his name is Wiggly Woo.
That must be embarrassing. Would you rather be called Lucifer or Wiggly Woo?
Wiggly Woo. My nickname at school. Right. Let's watch this shit. Let's get this crap out of the way. I've got no idea where we were.
Doesn't matter.
Makes
No sense anyway.
For those about to rock, we salute you. I bet we have lost. Well, Traitors has just started. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look at the numbers. Now, now I've just mentioned that Traitors has started. People are
You're reminding people. Well done.
Let's have a little look. Let's get the stats in. Yeah, we've lost 30 on Twitch. And we've lost 30 on TikTok.
Up yours. You know you can watch again.
60 people are a-holes.
Yeah. We just wait. We're waiting for them to go anyway.
Freeload. Oh, I tell you what.
We just wanted to get you on your own.
Tell you what. This stuff they put out, this content, let's call it. Let's watch it for free.
Yeah.
Right? It's not contribute. Let's. Well, actually, I just said let's illegally download a movie. So. It's probably
Panos
on me.
says the person I'm watching the stream with just said to me, you better restart it because it's frozen, so job done. You see, we're winners, we're excellent with thesps. Unlike this lot.
For those who are new, this program is shit. They're traitors themselves. There we go. Thank you. Right. Shh. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet.
It's a loud mop.
Nicholas Prosser. There's a lot going on in this first shot. It's a loud old broom. That looks like a phallus.
No, it's a mailbox.
That's the French lady's car.
Yeah, and I don't know who's going to be able to get into the real estate office with it parked like that.
I fucking hate it on TV, right? When they're mopping. There was a scene in that we watched a really good film, Tony Flagg's, Penelope Cruz, and some old boy.
Penny Cross, yeah.
And there was a bit where 3 people were blowing leaves, but they were just blowing them into each other. Maybe that was deliberate. Who knows? This guy's not sweeping.
No, there needs to be some forward motion.
Yeah, he's not sweeping. What's the... you seen the extra in the James Bond film sweeping?
No.
Oh, fine. We've got to find that. We've got to find that, guys. Yeah? Oh. It'll be worth it.
He says this every time.
No, this will be worth it.
ADHD has entered the
James
chat again.
Bond sweeping guy. There we go. Look, James Bond sweeping guy. He's already there.
What? It's a modern one.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to watch some crap AI thing. I don't want to watch a crap AI.
Oh,
thing.
can you believe this? This is what happened during the James Bond movie.
Okay, let's get to the.
Oh.
Jaws. Hold the line. Is it that? No.
Jaws.
Well, where is it? I bet it's not in it.
There it is.
No, where?
Yeah, past it. I saw James Bond. That's James Bond, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's. Oh, wait, here we go. What's the dude sweeping behind him?
I'm not even making contact with the ground.
It's worth it, right, guys? Okay, that was fun.
I've had... no, I'm not going to say that.
Okay. I don't know. That'll be one of the car alarms.
Whose car is that?
What car is that? I don't know.
Mine.
Oh. Is it your car?
No, it's Philippe's.
You don't get car alarms anymore, do you?
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard a car
I
alarm?
hear them quite regularly in Tesco car park. In fact, mine goes off sometimes if I ever leave the kids in the car because they don't want to, because they're too lazy. They send me in on a mission. They're too lazy. And if I take the keys, by the time I get to the front of Tesco's, my car is going off. So, yes, it does happen.
It says the bond sweeper is clearly distracted by the bloke's arse walking by him. It's a very distracting thing. I have not heard a car alarm, I'm going to say, in 7 years.
You need to listen.
You need to
listen. Why couldn't he not do that out the window?
What's that T-shirt say? Magical duck. What did it say? Vertical duck. Hang on. By the way, if you'll get bored because we keep going.
Is it your car?
No, it's Philippe's.
Vertical duck. Now, why did Philippe go all the way down there? If they had a balcony, he could just do that. That's surely what the point of the remote control is. Otherwise, he might as well just... Philippe, think it through.
He's thinking, did someone set the alarm off?
Is he? Or I'd be thinking, gosh, I've woken everyone up.
They should fine these people for using faulty systems.
They should fine these people for using faulty systems.
Says the guardian of the law.
By the way,
Tandem.
I have joined the Eldorado Facebook page. I am like a god amongst those people because I have all of Eldorado. And I asked a question. I said, do we know... I'm trying to remember the question. I said, do we know why Marcus Tandy was seen riding a horse naked? That question never gets answered.
No. No.
He had an angry trot.
It's one of life's great mysteries.
Never mind.
They should.
Flipping heck, Pilar.
Oh my God!
See you next week's washing.
How do we get rid of that line at the bottom? Well, I mean, that's what I'm trying to look at, is the line at the bottom. How do we get rid of...
Put...
I don't know.
Oh, come on now. That's not fair.
There it is.
Stop it now.
It's on television. It happened. What do you want me to do? To whitewash history?
Just because it's there, you don't have to dwell.
What the hell?
What the hell?
It's the car alarm again, Marcus. That.
What the hell?
What the L?
Stop that. Did we miss something?
Yeah.
I have to go back an episode. This is
No.
Yeah, I do.
Oh God, no.
I just got to see the end of 44.
They
were on the front page of the newspapers!
Yes, together at the fair.
They were on the front page. His wife and the Danish guy we just saw were on the front page of the newspapers.
Because they've been circling around each other for what seems like an eternity, not so much as a first base.
Okay. Let's watch episode 44 from the start.
Hell no.
I was just testing.
Hell no.
El Dorado. Is the theme going to be PJs today? Every episode has a theme.
Is it broken sleep? Oh my God. Oh, he's sleeping on the sofa.
There's a tweet that I saw maybe 5 years ago, and I think about it all the time. Maybe even longer. I think about this all. I can't remember the exact wording, but sleeping is the only thing you have to pretend to do before you do it.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Because you have to pretend to be asleep. You have to go to bed, you have to do that, and you have to close your eyes. And you have to pretend to be asleep. You do. Well, I sleep. I sleep like that on my left side. That. But you have to pretend. It's like you don't get in the car and pretend to drive, and then suddenly you're driving. You have to pretend to be asleep.
Spirit is pushing my seat. Look. I'll stop now.
Yeah.
Stop now.
You have to pretend to be asleep. It's not spooky. You're moving it.
I wasn't before. I was getting pushed backward.
All right, Danny Robbins.
Yeah. I know what I saw. Right, come on.
You're the one that's stopping it now. Get out of my bed.
Is it Frank Spencer?
Paul says, can we pretend to watch El Dorado?
Yes.
Get out of my bed. You're not my husband today.
Done a whoopsie on the carpet.
The cat did the whoopsie, not Frank Spencer.
I was wondering why he was walking like that.
Imagine Frank Spencer doing a shit on a carpet.
Surprised
Betty comes in. Oh, Betty.
Surprised he didn't. All the capers.
Maybe they were his, and he just blamed it on the cat.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's an idiot, Frank Spencer, isn't he?
A bit.
Do you remember the one where he fell in a vat of tar?
No, remember the one where he fell through the ceiling? Oh,
He
Betty.
fell into a vat of tar.
Oh, God, no.
And he came out and...
and the joke was...
I think it was an Indian couple.
Oh, God.
Or it might have been an African couple. And he came out, and I think he went, how?
Oh, God.
I think. You can't do that now because of woke and because of standards.
Yeah, and because we're no longer dickheads. Well, in that way. Moving on.
What is he hoping to gain from this?
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
I can't sleep. It's too uncomfortable.
It's also the day.
Yeah, it's daytime.
You're not sleeping with me.
Come on, please.
Get out.
Lean.
Get out.
You're taking this too far.
He was on the front page of a newspaper embracing another woman.
That she's had suspicions, and they've been very obvious.
Me? You're the one who's
She's
wrecking
got
our
no top on as well.
She's asleep. It's a hot country. I sleep topless.
He's got his pyjamas on.
marriage.
I'm not wrecking our marriage. I only went to Fuengirola.
Elliot, everyone is entitled to the woke stand. Everyone is entitled. Nick any old this shit. I've nicked it from other people, I'm sure.
Liar.
I just went along with it.
I look forward to seeing it in your latest video.
You're gonna pay for this. Get out!
Right, let's go back a little bit.
You're gonna pay for this. Get out!
What is this? Is this a rubber ring? Is this a toy? What is
it
this?
a wreath of some sort?
Ah, yeah. By the way, you lot don't have to.
The T-shirt today is a bum.
You don't have to stick around for this. This is rubbish. So if anyone is like, you can go. Don't worry. We're not. There's
Nelly.
Nelly. It does look like him, doesn't it?
It does.
It really looks like Nelly.
Nelly was slightly more convincing.
You haven't filled all these in.
Fag and a coffee.
Empty cup,
in
that.
one hand.
It's an empty cup.
It's a real fag.
Watch him chew on that coffee.
There are 3 blank check stubs here. Look.
Check stubs! You got to! Right! You write the check, you've got to write in the stub. And I would do that.
Yes.
And then I would think, why have I done that? I don't give a shit.
So you can trace the check. They've got numbers.
For what? I wrote a check.
In case of check. So you can check.
Demonic says, I loving your articles in Retro Game and magazine more please. Do you know what? I've got to write one. I'm going to write one on Monday. I very, 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 very nearly. I was going to do it before Christmas. I thought, don't do it before Christmas. Sit on it over Christmas. I nearly said to Darren at Retro Gamer, I'm going to stop writing for you. And I tell you why. Because I've submitted 2 articles, maybe 3 articles, and he's come back and said, this is almost word for word something you wrote 3 years ago. Almost word for word. And it was so embarrassing and so humiliating. And I feel like I've run out of ideas. However, I'm going to do another 6 months and make a real concerted effort. Well, I had made a concerted effort, and I was writing these things, and they were 3 years ago, almost word for word. So thank you for your kind words. I run out of ideas a bit. I need to have a little think.
Well, look, how can I reconcile a statement if you don't do your stubs?
Reconcile the statement.
Harsh, our accountant.
That'll be doing things for Harsh.
Harsh, how do you reconcile a statement? Please do let us know through the power of thought. Nothing more.
I'm sorry, I've a bit of a slip up.
Well, look at them. What are they?
She's wearing new clothes. We've not seen her in this outfit before. Writing is super hard. I mean, all I've got to do is 500 words a month, and I've been doing it for like 4 years.
Well, then
maybe.
that's a lot.
It is a lot. But I thought I should stop, but then it's a few quid every month. When a few quid every month is really handy. So I need with a red pen or an Excel. I taught myself how to do Excel spreadsheets. You got to type in. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
No, I'm just really tired. Go on.
It doesn't just automatically add and subtract. You've got to type a little formula in. E3 equals D2. E3 equals E2 plus D2 minus C2.
Nobody cares.
They do care. I taught myself Excel spreadsheet.
You could have left it at that. We did not need the formula.
People don't know that you need a formula. You have to do. You didn't know there was a formula.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
When have you ever done an Excel spreadsheet for finance? Never.
I've been privy to them.
Bullshit.
I have. Come on now.
People, move on. What's the song? People, move on.
You got to be strong. People move. Weep, 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 weep.
Name a band you think I won't have heard of.
Minty.
No, don't.
Minty Bum Chum.
I know. I used to know the bass player in Minty Bum Chum. He used to go to my school.
What was his name?
It was Gary Bell.
Lucifer.
No, you're thinking about it. His name was Gary Bell. And he played the bass in Minty Bum Chum. And I was going to play guitar and I didn't. It doesn't equal sum. You need more than just equal sum.
Oh, God.
You need more than just equal sum. You need more than that. Oh, it's just equal sum. It's not. It's a formula.
Oh, God, stop talking about this. Put El Dorado on is a word I didn't think I would be
Let's have some fun.
Stringing together.
Let's have some fun. We're going to have some fun.
Oh, God.
We're going to have a little bit of fun.
No.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
No, please.
We're going to have a little bit of fun. A bit. Oh, you've unplugged the headies. Plug those in.
You've unplugged my interest. Please don't do maths.
I'm not going to... Oh, for fuck's sake, Katherine, I'm not going to do maths. We're going to have a little bit of fun.
No.
We're going to put a few quid in Elon Musk's pocket.
I don't want.
It's on me. Trust me, it's on me.
No.
This is on me.
No.
Have a little bit of fun.
I think this is terrible.
We'll have a little bit of fun. Iain Lee from the radio eating a cheese
You know he's just going to spend this on fascism.
with lasers coming out of his eyes. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Here we go. Oh! 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 Hey!
It's exactly what you look like when
Where did they get these photos from? Where did they take that photo? Where did they take that photograph? That's a good one, isn't it? Go on, give me one.
No. I won't fund fascism. Stop!
Ringo Starr fighting a gay robot
Oh, God.
with lasers coming out of his eyes. I like the laser coming out of eyes effect. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. You got. There we go. Oh, the robot's got lasers coming out of his eyes! Oh my God! Where did they get these photos from? He's talking to Robot George. These are great, right? Right, give me one. Give me one.
No.
Give me one.
No.
All right, I'll click with the disco ball. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, fuck. He's getting into it here. Look. Oh, my. He's part robot. Oh, my God. Ringo's part robot. Peace. Oh, my God.
It's wearing Elton John's outfit.
Go on, give me one. Give me one.
No.
Give me one and then we'll stop.
No.
Give me one and then we'll stop.
No.
Okay, then we're not stopping.
Let's do Elon Musk funding fascism.
Okay, now you've got to be careful when you type in Musk because it won't let you do stuff. However...
No, because he doesn't believe in freedom of speech.
However, you can nudge it. Does it show the history of what we've done? Because I did do... Let me... You've got to be... What you can do is you can say something and it will do it. And then as the pictures move on, you can nudge it towards what you're after. Hold the line, please, caller.
Mr. Ferreira, if I'm giving you the right address, I do like AI. I do not like fascism. I use AI at work. I'm all for progress. Oops.
I got that.
Flipping heck.
Elon Musk isn't funding fascism. He is fascism. All right, so... okay, all right. Okay. Let's watch El Dorado. I'm getting the vibe from Katherine that you want to watch El Dorado.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do...
Oh, no, come on.
No. Here's what we're going to do. The 1990s TV series El Dorado, but set in France.
What?
Oh, we're going to do it in French! Instead of the sunny Costa del Sol, the series would be set in a picturesque but equally dramatic French locale. Okay, how do I get it to do pictures? How do I want it to do a picture? How do I get it to do pictures, Katherine?
Oh, you're on chats rather than images.
Oh, we go. Images. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, you can't see. There you go. Can you imagine what I was trying to get them to do? Oh, it's always lasers. Oh, someone got upset that I posted this. They said, they said you should be ashamed of yourself. I said, no, it was fun. He said, I did it once and then I regretted it for the rest of my life. Well, look at my arm.
Also, dolphins are perverts.
This is David Turner's punching a horse. It's Paul McCann. Some people believe that it's a good one, right? Some people believe that was a real giant grey muff. It's Jennifer Lopez looking up. We don't need to see that. We don't
what?
We don't need to see that. But this was... You can see what I was trying to type in there. Right, so hang on. So we want El Dorado.
Oh, God.
How do I do images?
Draw me.
Draw me a picture. Pats. All right, here we go. All right. The 1990s. Patty! BBC TV show El Dorado, but set in space. And Trish, is it Valentine?
Yeah.
Has lasers.
Oh, so your picture of you with a cat.
I didn't fucking ask for that.
Draw me a picture, so it's draw a picture of you.
I didn't ask for that, though. Oh, shit.
They know. Could have been worse.
I didn't ask for that. It could have been worse. Going on my history. Look at that. There's the finger.
Oh,
He's got a wedding ring on!
When did you get married? And also, when did you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers?
When did I get
Well,
less...
What's happening with that thumb? And what's it holding? Another hand?
When did I get less hot?
This is like an Iain Lee lookalike.
I didn't ask.
And a Patty lookalike.
A catalike. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. What? Oh, it doesn't understand. Right.
No, is there a film called El Dorado?
Do you know the BBC TV series from the 90s called El Dorado? Right. Can you draw a picture of it? Here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. The fuck is this?
Oh.
No, I asked for a picture of the BBC 90s TV series called El Dorado. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. All these people are dead now! Look at the nose of
What's the matter with that dog?
Oh my God, look at that! That's Trish's little dog with no legs.
Yeah. I think that might be Trish's boyfriend's hair on Pilar. Who are these people?
I do like a tanky. I
don't
wore
think it is a
tanky.
tanky. I think it's a weird V-neck hybrid. Oh dear, what's happening with that table leg and that woman's leg? She's been speared.
I would watch that. Unfortunately, we are legally bound to watch this.
They for?
I don't know. Garage repairs or something.
No, you filled in your garage repairs.
Then it'll be for new stock.
But Drew, all you sell is shitty books. So all you do is sell shitty books. That's it.
Just look at that, Drew. That hasn't even got your blanks
How
on
did
it.
these two ever get together? Never mind reproduce.
Made me jump. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if the phone number went. It does work. I was wondering. I was phoning up Talksport earlier. I was wondering when you're going to get Iain Lee back on, but you're not Talksport. But you're not. But I was just thinking it does work. But then I was thinking of Samantha Fox when he's doing the download. Has he got a Spectrum game? So I think I've got the Samantha Fox tape where he does the Spectrum game where you have to tap in. But anyway, yeah. So the phone number does work.
Yep.
Right. How long has this program been going on for? I've been watching it on YouTube.
We started tonight at 7 o'clock, but how long it's been going on since I would say about June of 2020. So nearly 4.5 years.
Bloody hell! Right. He needs to get the message out there. You got to get more Iain Lee. You got to get more Iain Lee on the because he's hilarious. Who's that lady? Is that his wife?
Not yet.
No, yeah. All right.
But so, you're talking to me. You're talking to Iain Lee now.
Are you joking?
No. This is my home phone number. You've called literally.
But I'm watching this on Iain Lee, Katherine Boyle show.
Yeah, it will catch up. There's a bit of a delay. So
right. Okay, Iain, how's it going, man? It's Mark. My name's. Yeah, you're great. You're great, man. I used to listen to you. Yeah, until I had a girlfriend phone you. Mark Thomas. I had a girlfriend phone up that I'd left for like 9 years, and she phoned up about in 2017, 18, before the COVID. She phoned up talking about that we was in the cinema, and we ended up having sex, and then we didn't realise everyone was in there, and then when we
did you get a round of applause?
That's right. Yeah, that was my girlfriend. She called herself Naomi. She called it, and I thought I've got to link her because I know she's trying to communicate with me through the radio, and I thought. But I just, I just blanked her. Do you know what I mean? I come from Hackney. You know Hackney anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's even Stamford Hill, Hackney, all over the place. Yeah. But yeah, you are only, now I think about it, bloody hell. Yeah, I stopped drinking. I thought, I'll get a bottle of wine. So I'm bored, get a bottle of wine, get some cigars, and then I'm scrolling through, bloody hell. Yeah, it's nice to speak to you anyway.
Why were you talking about Sam Fox Strip Poker, which is a hell of a game?
Yeah, because that was when it was Spectrum, because me and my mates when he was 11, but I was just watching this, and you had like a download thing where the page comes down, it scrolls down to see the visual.
Okay, that was...
So it just reminded... So that reminded me of the Samantha Fox Page 3 game, where it's all pixelated, but it just reminded me when it was scrolling down on the visual.
Yeah. So did you ever meet up with Naomi again? Do you know what film you were watching?
No, her name is Wendy Donaldson. But anyway, you heard it. She was.
It's quite a common name.
She was a sex worker up at Shoreditch, but I went out for 9.5 years. But I can tell that you privately. Do you know what I mean? You're going to tell everyone.
Okay. Well, this isn't private. This is on the stream.
Bloody hell. Okay. Well, everyone knows now anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see this in about a few minutes now, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay then. Right, all right. I'll get back in touch when I come up with a few more jokes anyway.
Okay. Chaz, thanks for calling, man. Bye.
Nice talking to you. Thank you.
Bye. Phone number works, guys. It's my home phone number. Yeah. I tend to have it off during the week because I use my mobile so you can leave messages, but it's my home phone number.
Wow, that reminds me of when people used to ring up and think they were talking to the producer, and we used to have a lot of fun.
So he was going out with a sex worker for 9 years. I wonder if he was going out or if he was not writing check stubs. It's fascinating. All of these things was going on. Enjoyed that. I do.
Seems a shame to waste a cinema ticket, though. The dear.
I do. I don't really miss radio. Certainly not what it's becoming now. I miss that. I miss the random element of the person not knowing he's on air, not knowing he's speaking to me. I miss that of it. And if someone said you can do Sunday nights, 3 hours, and it's that, you can do what you want, and we've got a big enough audience that you will get random calls, because some nights at Talk we struggled, and we'll pay... Why is Xbox kicked in? And we'll pay you 300 quid. I'd do it. I'd want to know there was a big enough audience that you would get, enough calls to last. I don't want to do it like Jack, where I didn't get anywhere near that money. And you didn't have an audience, so you didn't really get calls. Back to this shit. I suspect, right, it's 25 to 10. We're 2 minutes and 39 seconds in of a 26-minute episode. I think we go on for an extra hour and do 2 episodes. I'm joking!
Please press play.
Okay.
Now.
I mean, God knows where we're going to be next month. Quite.
Bit of a shortfall this month, then, eh?
Yeah.
Bit of a shortfall this month, then, huh?
And last month.
Well, times are bad. We're all in the same boat.
Well, yeah, you're married. You're in this. You are in the same boat.
We're going to have to do something, Drew. I mean, we're not even keeping our heads above water at the moment. We're going to have to take some drastic action.
Draction.
Like selling the car, perhaps.
We can't sell the car. We need the car.
What for? You only go from here to the town centre, which is next door, and back again.
Well, I've got a lot of nice people here tonight.
We have.
Some names and faces. And
We need to find a way to keep it.
his shop is shit, right? Outside, there's a table of books. But you know the books where they haven't even got covers and they're obviously just like old books from a junk shop, right? Inside, he's got pinned up against the wall like T-shirts. and
Old
stuff.
swimming costumes.
Old swimming, second-hand swimmers.
And sets of beads.
Pinned up against the wall. No wonder they're floundering financially.
Doesn't take Mary Queen of Shops to work that one out.
And I will go to the bank and I will get another...
You're right, Saint Mumbo Gumbo. He needs to change his party.
Drew, not alone. We need income.
Oh, fucking hell. Tom Sawyer. Oh, stroke Huck Finn.
Oh, hi. Have you found anywhere to live yet? I heard you were pretty desperate.
No, like I have to move this week.
Oh, well, if I hear of anything, I can always recommend you a good bit of beach.
Oh, is it Strife? Is that what the theme is?
Ah, Strife.
El chocolate, senor.
Oh, per favor, madame.
You don't have the money for this. I've got chocolate at home. Well,
Is he your mum? It's the sort of thing I say to the kids.
Ah.
We've got chicken at home.
Strife, you're right. So the horrible, boring couple, financial strife. The Swedish lady, Strife. These guys, Strife.
this is chocolate not at home. This is chocolate with a bit of life going on around it. And no.
Doesn't look like chocolate. Looks like coffee.
Where's the light? Well, no, she's got coffee. We don't know what she's got. He's got chocolate.
Washing up afterwards, and if you don't stop whinging, it'll be chocolate in your lap, all right?
There he goes with the threats.
What was the name of that charm school you went to?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I have the tiny cock.
She said Coke.
I got the tiny cock. In Europe, we have tiny cock. I'm bored of that.
Not working. Rosario, let me take my break early.
I do like a tiny Coke. Sorry, I really said it. I do like a tiny European Coke. It just
Sometimes
tastes,
you don't need a big one.
Just tastes better.
Cold. Glass bottle.
Coke from a glass bottle. There's nothing finer.
Not much business anyhow.
Same everywhere, it seems to me. Javier says that the restaurant is going to stop doing lunches now.
I'm finding it very
Great
hard to
time for me
understand these women. There's too much
need a new
atmosphere
job.
going on.
No news then.
No job, no accommodation, nothing.
Do you know there's someone else you could ask if you are not too proud?
Who?
If you are not too proud,
Marcus.
Marcus Tandy. He give you many money for doing illegal things with his no.
Stop it.
Who do you think?
Oh, Strife. Poolside Strife.
My wife.
Cream puff, anyone? What's a cream horn, wasn't it?
Cream horn, anyone? So if they don't know, him and his wife, the old boy and his wife, are dirty.
Yeah.
Swingers.
Their lovemaking is so violent it takes
Oh, the
shelves off the
bookshelves
wall.
down, didn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Actually, this is good acting. That was good acting there.
Hang on, PM says, the head writer of the second half of the show's run, I was coached once at Skill Set. Nice person. You have a direct connection with this show.
Wow.
Come in, my He's still there.
What does she say? Come in my ear?
Come in, my son. She's practicing her lines.
Come in, my dears, and sit down.
So does she actually... Right, so she's learnt the script for El Dorado. Does she then have to learn the script for the play? Is it Inception?
She's acting. Acting.
Look at his start. Big boy start. Look how long it is from there
It's a long
to there.
zip. That is a long zip.
Come in, my He's still there. He must be in a trance. Come in, my dears.
He's stripped off, stark naked, flaunting himself.
Is it the same play? Or is it a new play and she's still a nun?
It's the same play.
Flipping heck.
That thing, though, of... Right, so you be distracted doing something, right? You got to ignore me. Well, I'm having trouble in the kitchen cooking the stew. There's a man in there masturbating. No, because... You got to ignore it, because that's what he's doing.
Not in the stew, for God's sake.
Because what the point I'm making is no one is so distracted that they won't hear about a man masturbating.
Oh, no. That is really the big test.
For God's sake, I'm in enough panic as it is. Don't torment me.
Sorry, I thought I was allowed the odd comment just every now and then. You know?
Well, you're not.
Did you hear it go, and then... Did you go, and then... I thought I was allowed the odd comment every now and again.
For God's sake, I'm in enough panic as it is. Don't torment me.
Sorry, I thought I was allowed the odd comment just every now and then. You know?
Well, you're not. Oh, look, it's only for today. If I can just have today.
Again.
I didn't hear it.
Listen
Who
really
does what?
carefully. He goes, I thought I was allowed the odd comment every now and again.
Okay.
For God's sake, I'm in enough panic as it is. Don't torment me.
Sorry, I thought I was allowed the odd comment just every now and then. You know?
Well, you're not. Oh, look, it's only for today. If I can
Do it again, one more.
Okay.
And then.
I'm just trying to watch it, Catherine. I just want to watch it straight through.
For God's sake, I'm in enough panic as it is. Don't torment me.
Sorry, I thought I was allowed the odd comment just every now and then. You know?
Well, you're not. Oh, look, it's only for today. If I can just have today. Can I, please? Huey says if we're not off the books by tonight, he's going to pull the whole show.
Oh, well.
Pull it, it's shit. What a waste of
then,
time.
Heaven forbid that we should offend Hugh.
You're behaving like an utter child over this, aren't you?
Me? I should have thought...
Yeah, and he's been doing it for absolutely weeks.
Yeah, but she has been practicing for a long time.
Thought it was Huey who was banging the rattle. I mean, who does he think he is? Sir Peter All?
I'm not going to let...
Sir Peter All.
So you mean Peter Hall?
Yeah.
You goad me, Stanley. I'm learning my lines.
OK. I'll go and push myself off the balcony.
Just don't make a mess.
Why didn't he say toss himself off?
Oh, he's gone. He's got...
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Wow, the jorts.
What are you doing back? Huh? What's up now?
I've come to look at the car wash poster to cheer myself up.
What are you doing?
End of the road, innit?
What?
I've been finished, given the boot.
What? What do you mean? Who gave you the boot?
The boss told me I'm out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That's how jobs work. Gotcha. Yeah, the boss. Right.
Services are no longer required, he said.
We did watch a documentary about not even the rise of El Dorado, the birth of El Dorado and the very, very sudden death.
What do you mean? You just went in.
Marcus Tandy, innit, stitched me up. He told me he could.
What did he say? The boss? Did he tell you we're him?
No, he didn't have to. They don't have to tell you the whys and whereabouts. They just tell you you're out and out you go.
But they can't. Not for no good reason.
They can't. Not for no good reason.
They can.
Oh, yes, they can.
They can't, Blue
Of course
Bottle.
they can. They can do out they like to you.
But how? Gavin, you're not giving me the wind-up, are you?
Look, I'm finished, right?
But how are we going to afford this? We can't manage like this, can we?
Strife.
Wait.
So we're stuffed. They stuffed us, okay?
Oh, Strife. Oh, the Strife.
Ding 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 ding
Another day and another awful blouse. Another day,
Hello.
no bra.
Lenny. Yes, I have. I agree.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, there isn't really. Yeah, I'm just pretending. I don't think she's noticed, but you're right.
Yes, I would like to very much indeed. Together, huh? No, I agree with you. As soon as possible.
What was she pinning up? What was that woman? She looking
Jobs,
or pinning?
jobs.
You, as soon as possible.
Oh shit! The bed.
Look at her. She pins it right, and then she turns to the
It
lady.
just slid into me and clawed me.
She pins it, and then she turns to the lady and goes,
Ugh, my entrails are out. Actually, fine.
"Watch
but
the
you were
lady.
Not, you were not bothered.
I'm the lady, right? And you're the Swede." She does that, and then she goes,
No, she doesn't.
"Watch,
You, as soon as
watch."
possible.
Oh, let's make it so you can see. Watch.
Oh, she did. Bit rude, isn't it? Very old-fashioned. Oh, someone just did a face at me.
Someone
go
pulled a
home.
blem. This isn't. I don't think we do that. It's the 90s.
I need to go home.
You got any sun cream?
Yeah, it's next to the water. Which, in a hot country, is not refrigerated.
It is the TARDIS, yes.
Oh,
the Yoplait!
I'm crying.
Petit filou! Munch punch!
Oh dear.
You got any warm Pepsi Light? Yep, plenty.
Oh, nothing in this shop makes sense. I find that though sometimes, you know, when you go into the supermarket and they've rearranged things.
Yeah.
It's that.
What's the matter?
Can't find the San Miguel anymore. It's next to the Coke.
I mean to do this. Can't you find anywhere to live? Is that it?
I've tried everywhere, all the agencies, my friends. I don't want to end up sleeping on the beach.
Don't be rude about her.
Of course not. Look, maybe I can help. We've got a small room which you can use until you find something suitable.
I don't know what else to do.
No, just said we
That's
got a
the
room.
end.
We've got a room. That's it.
That's your kind of mother-in-law.
I'll talk to my husband and to Javier. Okay? Thank you.
Okay,
Were
well
they
that's
mini
that.
cheddars?
Huh?
Over her shoulder? I'm so hungry. Mini cheds.
It's not.
Do you know what I could eat now? A bag of broken biscuits.
All right.
Maybe I can help. We've got
I got some biscuits. You go and break them in a bag. I haven't got any
a
biscuits.
small room which you can use until you find something suitable.
I don't know what else to do.
Don't worry. I'll talk to my husband and to Javier. Okay?
Friskies. So the cat food is next to the fridges. Oh, speaking of which.
Cozy.
He said to his toast.
Cozy.
Why does he think Marcus Tandy's behind it?
I didn't Marcus Tandy.
I don't know.
Because Marcus Tandy threatened him.
Go.
Patty.
I found out it was him behind the timeshare scam. Went and told him so, stupid so-and-so. Marcus warned him and all that he could fix him out of his job anytime he felt like it.
Great. Here, I'll give you a hand.
Nah, it's okay.
Bye,
See ya.
PM Ferreri.
Don't worry. I
Nice having you.
won't charge you. Muscle comes free. Sandwiches are a bit more pricey.
Are they still buying sandwiches from her? They can't afford it now if he's lost
No,
his
he's been
job.
making them doorsteps, hasn't
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Times are hard, you know. We had to try and cut back a bit.
I think I'm over the trauma now.
Oh.
I'm in that I can be a nice person and smile, but then I'm going to say something about you being ugly and having shit hair. That's what she'll do.
Maybe I should go and see him myself.
Who?
Marcus.
Yeah, you and whose army?
What?
Doesn't make sense.
Well, this is likely to wipe us out, this is. We can't live off this place, can we?
Well, why don't you go and see Gavin's boss, see why they sacked him?
Yeah?
Well, maybe you can sort something out. It's worth a try,
His
isn't
boss
it?
is Marcus Tanday. That's the big reveal. Oh, she's been... she's sitting in her own house with her shades on. Still wearing no bra.
Would you like a bowl of coffee? Fag on.
Whatever you do, don't look guilty.
Guys, I'm gonna stop the scene. It's going well. We need a little bit more stirring noise. Could you stir a bit noisier?
Turn it up.
Stir a bit noisier.
Is there a cow in there with the bell on? Is that what's happening?
Well, the evidence.
Oh, Exhibit A.
That is an old-fashioned shot. Spark it up, boy. You're in for a rough ride.
Little reporter's hat on, usual manner.
That's all we got there.
Actually, I'd better just save this.
Gwen, if this isn't a good time,
Well, she's got a computer.
Oh,
I've just got to save this on the computer.
I could come back.
Oh, it's a shitty word processor. I apologise. Sorry, we got excited.
That's what I did my degree on.
No, it's fine. I thrive on panic. Would you like a drink or something?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Why are you so close to me?
Yeah. Hi, Drew.
Don't you dare say anything rude about Joy ever on this stream.
Or what? Or what? Or what indeed will you do?
We're having a mothers' union meeting here, so I'm going.
Oh, I said that today, and I hated myself for it.
But would you put the word union or just
No,
the
mothers' meeting.
No, mothers' union. I didn't know it was a union.
Yeah, but it's dripping with internalised misogyny, isn't it?
It became
the girls'
Mumsnet. This is the start of Mumsnet.
It's quite a scary place.
I'm going to put you out.
Well, I don't think that's fair. You can't be mothers without fathers, you know.
Oh, really?
Anyone can be a...
Were you not reading the tabloids in the 90s?
We'll call you if you're needed.
What for? Fathering children?
Lee says, when was this on TV? Mid-90s.
Right. How can I help?
Careful, careful, Joy. Careful, Joy. Careful, Joy. Careful, Joy.
Your advice about Clive.
You mean Baby Clive?
Baby Clive. Now you've pointed it out, Catherine, I can't stop staring.
Oh, yes. Blair told me about his accident. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, Clive broke his arm.
He fell off a bike. He'd been herring around on a bike.
It's the thing we dread most, isn't it, when we're so far away?
When we send our children off to boarding school in a different country.
I'm surprised she didn't release a single.
Maybe she can't sing.
He is in good hands, though, isn't he?
Well, that's sort of my dilemma. I mean, I know he is being taken care of, but would you be happy with that? I don't think I am.
Just leave.
Can you run the bar? Solves the problem of the strife.
Boom,
but
boom, 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 boom.
And she'll forgive Drew because he's still barred.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you want him out here to be sure he was being cared for?
If I may speak for myself, I think to be told lies is
just
the very
whatever
worst thing of
happens,
all.
act relaxed.
Also, what the fuck is the TV doing there? Who's going to see? He's the only person that can see the TV and he's got to sit on the stool. He can't see the TV. He can sort of glance at it, but he's got to go out and say, could you just sit back? I'm trying
Everyone
to watch the
knows
TV.
all your furniture has to face the telly.
Yes.
Everyone knows this.
It's not only a betrayal of my trust, but a denial of my rights to decide what is best for me to know.
It's a betrayal of my trust and a denial of my rights for me to decide what is best for me to know.
Okay.
No, that's not a thing.
Now I'd like the truth, please.
He's raging, isn't he?
Shitting himself.
Whatever the
He does
truth
that face
is.
a lot.
Philip, is this the same for you?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I was miles away. What?
Of course. Completely.
Take your fucking glasses off!
Then please let's behave as adults and face the facts. I'll now ask my husband, will you please tell us the truth?
I will now ask Katherine, will you please tell us the truth? Nope, Katherine has said she will not be telling us the truth.
Behind that picture.
You just both really like big wheels.
What to say about it? All right, yes. So we went to the fair in Fuengirola. But it was not to be together, as you might think. It was to escape. It was that crazy safari party. I thought to myself, won't be able to face it.
Oh, will you stop doing this now? Let us be honest. We are lovers, but we have never made love.
And I happened to mention it to your wife, and she happened to
Your
say
wife
it was
there, this woman here.
Look at the same with her.
But why? If this is so, why all these lies?
And why is she sitting there with her shades on?
And why do we both act so guilty?
We
There
felt
it
guilty,
is.
like naughty children. What can I say?
The truth.
It is the truth.
Isabel, is this the truth?
Here we go. The big reveal.
She's blind.
No.
Here we go. The truth is, my earrings are too long for me to move my head very much, so you'll have to just watch my mouth.
It's not for him that he lies, but to protect me.
I am dying.
Your husband and I have been seeing each other for 3 months.
Well, no, it is for him he's lying then.
3 months.
She just clutched at her imaginary pearls. I love it.
It started that evening we went to see the flamenco together. It was not Per's fault. He thought that Philip would be with me. It was my design, if we were alone.
And to think that all this time you lecture our son on morality.
You know nothing yet.
We have not done it because we can never manage it.
I confess to you, Lene,
Richard Allsorts!
Oi, oi.
that I have sexual feelings for your husband.
Ugh.
When I get that feeling, I got sexual feelings for your husband.
Look at him, he's so sexy.
And I assume it is the same for him.
Well, what can I say?
But the truth is,
Sofa Bum has been here all night and has just commented because she's disgusted with this French lady's behaviour.
we've never been lovers.
That's what I just said!
No, we have
Excuse
nothing
me?
to do it.
What do you mean?
He cannot get it up with his tiny penis.
I mean that the worst we've ever done is to kiss. That's all.
Oh, fuck, that's all right. Oh!
Just the sneaking off and kissing.
Oh, the sneaking off and kissing for 3 months. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Come on, you expect us to believe the
It is
truth?
the truth, I swear.
This is the truth.
I promise you.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Yeah, but he's got a boner there.
Flipping heck.
It's the fellow we saw on the beach in Spain.
Maybe the theme has been unfortunate angles.
It could be, yeah. Well.
On my honor.
Yeah, that fella in Spain.
Forgive me, but I cannot believe this. They confess to an affair of the mind, but they say no to an affair of the body. No.
You see? The truth is so impossible, they can't believe us.
Why should we believe you? After all these lies.
Oh, believe me, I tell better lie than that.
You're fucking with me now, right? Do it. Tell me a better lie.
The truth is simple and stupid. No matter what we desire, it was just never the right moment.
Bye, Debbie.
And after all, if there's no sex, there's no affair.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Now,
Whoa, whoa!
let's turn now to the couples counsellor.
Well, they've confessed to kissing.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And
they've been seeing each
sexy
other
feelings.
for 3 months and having sexy feelings, and they've been lying to their partners for 3 months and meeting up secretly.
Yes.
But did you say there was no sex?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not cheating then. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
As you were.
Not yet.
Not ever. Not now.
He said sadly.
Do it in front of her. Your punishment. Right. We'll let you.
Oh
we're
my
going to
God,
let this
that's
pass.
Married at First Sight Australia.
We're going to let this pass. But there is a punishment. Do it now in front of us.
Is that like being caught smoking and having to do the whole packet?
Well, me and your husband, French husband, make comments.
Oh my God.
About it. Now.
What?
Now.
I'm getting worried about you.
No, it is. We watched Married at First Sight Australia, and there was a
There's
guy
this
on
guy
there.
who was a very strong moralist all the way through it.
Oh,
It turned out his girlfriend had cheated on him. He was heartbroken. Well, he had his revenge.
He had sex with her best friend in front of her.
He made her agree to that, to watching that.
But only because you're discovered.
You do believe this?
How do I know? And what can I trust?
Look. First of all, listen to his shoes. Look at the drapes.
I know. That's a window treatment, that, with the swag.
How do I know? And what can I trust?
I believe it.
I want to see his shoes. Red stilettos.
So we believe it. So, my wife and your husband are unfaithful to us in everything but the act. And for how long is that?
Forever. Nothing will ever happen again between us. I promise.
She's disappointed with that. It's warm.
Oh, she looked at us! She looked at us! She looked at us! Oh, this is great! Here we go! And the friend just said, okay, Sophie. Yeah. Here we go.
Ever happen again between us.
Here we go.
I promise.
Drink your warm drink.
It's horrible.
Hello! Hello! She's looking into our souls. Looking into our souls. Then does she smile as she looks away?
Happen again between us.
I bet she'd done it before. Right, we're not going to do it again.
Right. Speed 0.25.
I promise.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
One.
Over here.
Drink down.
Over here. Hello, matey. Then smile. She didn't smile.
No,
Maybe I
she
got the
looked at
smile
him,
wrong.
though.
She looked at him. That was good. I enjoyed that. Enjoyed that.
False alarm.
What?
I saw his boss. You know what the hell I was on about.
How come?
Said he hadn't said a word to you. And it's
Oh.
What? What?
set eyes on him this morning.
So he's not been sacked then?
Not according to his boss.
Well, then why would Gavin... I mean, he wouldn't joke about something like
He's
that.
been acting pretty weird. If it turns out he's giving me the runaround, I'll knock his stupid head in.
Well, where is he now?
Dunno, no sign of this stupid idiot.
Well, look, I can look after this.
Jenna says, sorry I'm late. Any chance we can start this episode again? Of course we can.
No!
It's Jenna! I started for Jenna!
I'm going to say it. I love Jenna, but she's a shit stirrer.
She is a shit stirrer. She can fuck off. Hang on, where... All right, we're here.
No. Panic's off. I owe you.
Ah, forget it. It's just a favour. Listen, if I see him, I'll tell him you want him, eh?
Just tell him his boss does.
It's difficult. I suppose he's got quite used
Oh, God.
to his separate life now, hasn't he?
Has she gone to Gwen for advice, parenting advice? Has she met her kids?
They do hate it if you fuss.
I know. It's just, don't you think it's more important for me to let him know how I feel? How much I want to care for him?
Well, you
Packed him off to school, mate.
You live in Spain and you sent him to a boarding school in England and you want to, let him know how much you care for him? Oh, okay.
Well, I suppose if you don't demonstrate how you feel, you'll never be sure that they do know, will you? Even if they can manage perfectly well on their own.
Exactly.
Even if he resents you, even if he complains, well, At least you'll be satisfied yourself then, won't you? I mean...
Yeah, sod him.
At least he'll be making...
She's doing that.
Yeah.
His own choice.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
I should do it then.
Do what?
Bugger off.
Okay.
Right, then I will.
I'm coming in for a fag. I've been waiting out there too long. I want to come in and have a fag.
We didn't see him come from there. He'd literally just been standing outside the door.
Right, then I will.
Okay, yeah.
Excuse me, ladies,
But can I have a smoke in my own house?
but you are parked near my cigarettes.
He is. But also, he should say to her, I'm barred from yours. You're barred from mine. Get out. Get out. He does want to smoke indoors.
Oh, don't pay me any notice. I don't exist.
It's all right, Drew. I think we've passed the motion.
I thought I could smell something.
Oh, Gwen, you've been really great. Thank you.
So wise.
Right then, better go and make some phone calls, hadn't I?
Oh, we're going to be serious. We're serious. We're going to do some serious mumming. Oh!
Time will tell. Can I use your bathroom, please?
Yes.
Oh, dirty protest before she goes.
Shit, yeah, do a really bad shit.
Philippe, you have my word
She's
of
going
honor.
to find something in the bathroom.
My deepest apologies. Will you accept?
That reminds me. Do you know what I found in the hire car? The other day when I lost my keys to the hire car.
Yeah.
I found them again, thank God.
Thank God.
But I'd ransacked, I was looking down every nook and cranny of the hire car, and at one point I put my hand in the pocket at the back of the chair. Do you know what I found?
Melted chocolate.
No.
Fish.
No.
Go on.
A Johnny.
Used?
No.
Oh, thank God for that.
What the hell
Still.
had been going on in that Ford?
A Ford Focus.
Not again.
Well done.
Oh, missed. We missed.
Oh, dear.
Here, you better stop that, Frenchie, otherwise I'll stop it for you. Know what I mean?
My fist in your face, in your visage.
Oh, look.
A Gallic
No,
shrug.
but he didn't go like that. He went like that. He went, watch him shrug.
Word of
Goes like
honor.
that, like he's lifting
You
bags.
can't even act French.
No.
Will you accept?
Oh la la.
Watch his hand, watch his shrug.
This is getting rather embarrassing.
Kiss her, kiss her, kiss.
Shouldn't we help?
I think we should talk in first.
Oh! Oh my God!
Straight back at it.
Oh my God!
Straight.
She has to come out of having a shit and see this.
To say it's over. They know.
That what you want?
She's right there.
That's not the question.
Look at the photo in the background. The painting in the background. It's like going, oh la la.
My wife is having a shit 5 feet away from us.
Question anymore.
It is my question. Do you want us to finish like this?
Oh!
Not again. Is she blind?
Is she doing a Nazi salute?
Yes.
I can't pause it.
No.
Well, I hope I've said the right thing now. There's me telling her to cos it her son.
I'm sending mine away.
Cos it?
Cos it.
Meanwhile, I'm booting mine out on his own.
You're not booting him out, you're helping him to grow
Also,
up.
he's a pain in the arse.
Am I?
Look, it's the complete reverse, Joy and us.
Every time this man speaks, it's... if he's like asking for a cup of tea, maybe a cup of tea. A cup of tea. I hate him.
We're letting our son go, she's bringing hers home.
Are we going to get to meet Baby Clive?
Baby Clive.
You've been listening, haven't you?
So?
Yeah, he was sitting right out there the whole time.
Don't have any secrets between us, do we? Look, you said the right thing and you're doing the right thing. Now listen, this money-making scheme that you wanted me
Look
to
at her
find...
being all dreamy and whimsical.
He's got a money-making scheme. He should kiss her neck.
I think I've got one. Well, I was thinking, school and stuff, you know, and then I thought...
money-making scheme. I was thinking school and stuff, and then I
He's going
thought...
to set up a school. He's going to create
Private
Havard
coaching.
Business School.
Private coaching.
He is going to set up a school.
No overheads, local customer based. It's perfect.
What do you mean?
English lessons.
Please not from you, Drew. Please. Please.
Isn't she a teacher?
Oh, okay.
You're going to give English lessons?
No, you're the teacher.
Drew, fuck off.
I'll do the admin.
Oh, Drew. I'm rushed off my feet as it is. I thought you were going...
You've just been sitting on your ass for half an hour.
She doesn't have a job, does she?
She runs the paper, which
doesn't
is
have a job,
literally
does she?
a piece of paper.
Doesn't get paid for it.
Doesn't she? She goes to the church.
She's spidey senses are tingling.
Yeah, and me.
Anyone else spidey senses tingling?
You are the one with the education. And if needs must.
Well, if they are in financial trouble,
Yes.
and she's not... I mean, his plan is selfish and oafish. If they are in financial trouble,
Yeah.
help.
And what's he going to do?
He's going to run his shop.
Read his paper and smoke his fags.
You don't know. You just know that they were at the fair together, holding hands. So why should have...
Visionary! Act upon those senses. I give you full permission to act upon those spidey senses that we have trained you, we have imbued you with.
Yeah.
Act.
Use your powers.
Friends hold hands. This man's a flirt and a liar.
No, she's not.
Why do you always blame the women? I blame his mother because she's the cause. The cause of what? You don't actually know
Her
that
mouth is
anything
moving then.
Yeah, yeah.
happens. Stay out of this, Nissa. It's nothing to do with you. Oh, well, then me for living. Come on, Maria.
Oh, pardon me for living.
Bum.
Yeah.
Bum t-shirt on. You can't be furious. You can't do a furious flounce in bum.
This 12-year-old looks like a 54-year-old.
I know what your mother's like.
And you know nothing, Trine.
Oh.
She's going to rip them apart.
Thank you, Visionary.
Because my parents have very high moral standards.
Your pants have got what, sorry?
They have
If
moral
you think not,
standards.
then
Yeah,
that's
my
the
mum
ones.
never wears her
What?
bra and she shows her nipples
My
to
parents warned
everybody.
me
But
about
she's
you.
a very holy woman.
And now I see that they're right. If somebody does not respect my family, they do not respect me. It's finished between us. And I'm sorry it ever started.
Is he English now?
Gone very posh.
He's back. Trish saw him in the plaza about 20 minutes ago. Go on, I'll cover.
Stupid pillar.
What's he doing? Seems he got the wrong end of the stick somehow.
I'll give him stick.
Right up his bumhole, like my dad, may he rest in peace, used to do to us.
Oh, no.
What? No. Stick up his bumhole?
Too far.
What's too far?
Human lollipops. Go
Okay.
on, next.
I'm not back in an hour. Just close up.
Yeah, go on.
Cheers, love.
She's turned to drink.
She's
warm
12.
pop.
All finished.
Oh, literally all finished.
You stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. I told you.
Stop it.
You're gonna get it now. You're gonna get it, you stupid git.
Gav?
I don't want to see it!
Gavin?
The pride is the heart of Lion Society with its...
Oh, how did she come in? Right in front of me.
You calling me? Yeah, you deaf git. Switch it off, will you?
Cooperate to a greater extent than in any other mammal except...
Forget you got the power, don't you? Look, I want to know what your stupid game is, man. Zap!
Oh.
It's not real power, though, is it?
Oh.
Pack it in, will ya?
Unfortunately, he
I
seems to
want an
have something of a
explanation from
moment.
you. You told me you were sacked.
Yeah?
So you lied to me, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, you stupid fool. I know you did.
I didn't. They told me.
Who told you?
The boss. I told you.
They're trying to show that he's having some sort of mental health crisis here.
Look, I've been to see your boss. He didn't know what the heck I was on about.
Not him. The big boss.
Jesus. It's Jesus!
Up in HQ, he told me.
When did he tell you?
First thing, I went into the office, got this phone call, and he said you're finished.
So how come your own boss doesn't know it?
I don't know. Suppose he hasn't been told yet.
Oh, come on.
It's not my fault, Alan. I can't help it.
You better go and sort this out. You better check you got this one right.
He needs to swallow some of that popcorn, otherwise.
What am I watching?
I've been finished.
Well, how come your own boss doesn't know it, man, that you've been sacked? Right weird setup, innit?
Suppose Marcus Tandy went straight into the top, and they got straight back to me.
Just like that?
That's power, isn't it?
Exactly. This is a mental breakdown.
I think it might be.
Fancy some. I don't even like popcorn, but I could do it.
That's real power, that is.
Anyway, who were you talking to when I heard you?
When?
When I was stood outside, I could hear you yammering on, just like t'other night you were.
Right?
I heard you. What are you doing, talking to the telly?
Oh, yeah.
I was getting messages from telly. Telling me, the messages telling me what that was a bad boy.
Stupid idiot. Leaving the door wide. I knew he was going to get it, but he weren't to be told. Down to him then, innit?
What?
Again, look at the length of
I
this.
know, very long zips back in the day.
Go and get the horny doctor. Well, I think it's a breakdown.
Provide an opportunity for even more.
Yeah. A favour. Yeah? Yeah. Could you ask your wife to put a couple of these up on her premises?
And the premises. Oh, the premises.
English lessons. Oh, little sideline for Gwen, you know.
Okay.
Much obliged.
Yes, Mr. Lucas, I fully appreciate...
Mr. Lucas.
Mr. Lucas, I know you're not there.
Mr. Lucas.
Yeah, pretending, of course I am.
Oh, Mr. Lucas.
There's nobody answering.
No. I just wanted you to know, Mr. Lucas, that I've made the arrangements so that you wouldn't have to book him the taxi. Fine. I will expect your phone call in the morning then. Thank you very much. Goodbye. God, that man.
All fixed up then?
Oh, yeah, 15 rounds later.
Listen, I just popped in to apologise, you know, for interrupting you and Gwen back there.
You didn't?
No, well, she was just a bit concerned, you know.
Oh, well, you can tell her everything is absolutely set. I've got a friend who lives near the school to take him to the airport. And now all I have to do is wait for them to let me know what time the flight's due.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, listen, the other thing is, Gwen is going into private tuition, and I was wondering if you could stick one of these up on the notice board.
Of course, I'll do it right now.
Oh, great, love, thanks. Because if it works, it will really help.
Things a bit tough, eh?
Oh, too right. Oh, the other thing is, listen, when your lad comes over, I was wondering if we can organise something for him and Blair.
Great, he'd love that.
Well,
maybe a drug session or stealing.
Seemed to get on the last time he was here. I'll have a lot to catch up on.
Maybe something like a day trip, huh? What do you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I think I need a pint of lager to wet my...
You're barred. You're barred.
Whistle. And then you and I can work out something exciting for them, like going to a football match.
Drew, I don't serve you alcohol in here.
Eh?
As you perfectly well know.
Oh, come on. We're only being sociable, aren't we?
I have a business to run here, and what you're doing to me sounds pretty much like blackmail.
I don't think she knows the definition of blackmail.
No.
Let's arrange something for our sons to do and I'll have a beer. You're blackmailing me. Well, I'm being a chancer. She's being a chancer.
Also, would you want your son hanging out with Blair?
No.
Joy, what are you talking about? I'm just telling you, I'm thirsty.
For beer.
Thirsty for beer.
Okay.
Glass of water.
Blair is a really nice kid, huh?
Oh, thanks.
Obviously takes after his mother.
Ooh.
I would, if I would, I don't use this word very often. I would use the C word to her then.
And that was warm water.
Cheers.
Wah, wah, wah. Doof, 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 doof.
Oh, what is going on?
He's her next client. He's being all sexy.
Oh, no.
Here.
You're wonderful to me, Lena.
Oh, all's forgiven, is it?
Take your time. Enjoy.
She's going to put, like, hot acid on his willy?
All better now. Everyone in.
Storgemyndighet's first.
He's advertising his grand reopening.
They were closed for like 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Gonna lock him in. Oh, fuck, gonna lock him in the sauna.
Yeah.
Gonna lock him in. Gonna write a classic. I'm gonna lock him in the sauna.
It has got a door roll, though, a window hole. You could probably pop out.
Look at him, he's got away with it. He's got away
That
with
face.
it. If that French lady comes in, oh, he's gonna.
She's hiding his clothes.
Oh, he's gonna go home naked. Gonna go home naked. Do you know what I was going to say? Oh, she's going to check his phone. No, she won't, because they didn't have him there.
No.
Fold this over.
Who the fuck is this?
Then this across.
It's Javier with a new haircut, is it?
Stand it up. And there you are. Now you try.
Javier, I know you must
So, oh, who's this guy?
be frantic,
It's
but I
bras
wondered
in the
if I
background.
Huh?
Bras.
could just have a quick
Why?
word.
Of course.
I'm sorry to push you on this, but it's your recipe. It's my deadline tomorrow, and I was wondering if you'd...
I have it written down.
Wonderful.
Oh my God, what happened to the ham?
It's squid stuffed with spinach and pine nuts.
Sounds good.
Sounds fucking awful.
Yum, yum.
We'll take it.
Squid with special stuffing. Blair says that's your husband's favorite, yeah?
Squid? Oh, I think Blair's been pulling your leg. Oh, it's all in Spanish, is it?
We're
in Spain.
We're. Oh.
I was going to ask my father to translate.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'll get them to do it at the office.
Someone's going to die because they're going to mistranslate it.
That's wonderful. The first of many, I hope.
It's going in the trash.
She's going home. Strive. Naked strive.
Oh, look, he says Willie.
Cam.
Oink, oink.
What
the? Please say what the? What the?
Why is everything empty in there? Flipping out. Is this why Marcus Tandy was naked? Was he? Had he had the same treatment? Oh. Enjoy.
Who wrote that?
Her in his flowers.
But look at the weird writing. Oh, I forgot we were in Spain. What's this prick looking at? Look at him. Where's he looking? Watch him.
It wasn't night time a second ago, was it? When she went out to the car.
Look at his face. Hey!
That's not proper spat. That's not the proper dancing.
Oh, I bet it's all sorted out
He's
by
just
now.
pretended.
Probably sitting up there having a laugh about it.
Oh, well, that's silly.
Sorry, what? Can't hear because of all the clapping.
Boys, they can't tell their brass from their oboe, those two.
Well, they boggle like you how to make a decent sandwich, I can tell you that.
Spare me the details, please. I'm too delicate.
Oh.
He's doing it with head held high. Head held high. He's wearing a bin bag. He got bin bagged. Who said it? Hamer called it. Head held high. I say you got to do these things. You don't look embarrassed. Don't look ashamed. Head held high, proud.
When I said at the beginning of this show about not bothering what other people think of you, there are limits.
Quick, get me a drink.
Very, very good.
Get me a drink. Started off with them saying, don't get me a drink. Now it's ended with, get me a drink.
Beautiful.
The El Dorado effect.
Poetic.
Fucking hell. We're done. Thank you, everyone who watched. Jimbo says, can I get a recap? Yeah, it was shit. Thank you, everyone who watched. Everyone who joined us just for this one, thank you. Everyone who is a Patreon, everyone who scanned that. May God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Patreons, we'll see you next Friday at 7 o'clock. We'll also get a date in for the Zoom meeting.
Can you do that with your hands?
No, I can't.